Reactive, please.
Oh, did the reactive die?
No, my
Wait, is
reactive.
mine correct or
Yeah, yours
no,
is correct. Yeah, because
Okay.
you haven't changed it probably in a month, so it's
Oh,
correct.
I haven't had a reason to change it
Yeah.
because someone didn't show up last week,
Damn, that's crazy.
right?
Imagine not showing up.
It could not be me.
Is it correct on your end, Zenon?
Yeah, it's correct now. It wasn't before, but I forgot because I was thinking about my
Man
stuff and I
doesn't
forgot
care
about
about
your
my
guys'
end.
stuff.
Hold on, let me...
No, I see yours is correct though. I mean, yours is correct. Oh, okay.
No, it's still... Okay, on my end, it's Soul is still the Moogle, Shino's still gay.
Yeah, it's your end.
I'm still a shrimp. Yeah. It's
Oh
fine.
no.
Who the fuck are you calling gay?
Is that your changeling voice?
I mean, it could. I could do like a changeling voice.
It would
It's
only be
possible.
when you're in changeling form.
Yeah.
Would that be talking normally?
Okay,
No, it's like a glamour.
Also,
Glamour
Psycho,
voice.
stop subscribing.
hey, someday you'll get that money.
It would be $45
Psycho
in
subs
like
you
a
down.
year. He's done it for 19 months.
You'll get it someday.
Keep going.
No,
He should at least do it until you get a payout.
I've gotten one, but okay, now they want to update it.
Okay, but welcome to Candlekeep. Well, I was getting ahead of myself. Welcome back to Candlekeep. Last time there was a mysterious string of books turning into ghost spiders, and the party has been roped into investigating via a reward of 100 gold each. Previously, they had found out that all three suspect books had been bought from the same, seemingly the same, bookstore in Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Cake.
Baldur's Gate. From the marketplace known as the Wide. None of the three unsuspecting buyers, however, remember the name of said bookstore. So there's not much info to go on. Being given a cart from the Candlekeep authorities to help with their investigation, the party has been sent off to Baldur's Gate to investigate. So with the cart that you guys got, it takes, I read it a second ago, where's the number of days? I'm pretty sure it was 5. Yeah, 5 days to travel from Candlekeep to Baldur's Gate, along the coastway. Are there any special preparations anybody takes, for those 5 days, or before those 5 days, or during those 5 days?
Nope.
I think I got everything.
I don't think I needed anything.
We're too broke to have anything, so
If anything, you guys are kind of rolling in it a little bit after the little bit of chores. Compared to a commoner.
we're still broke.
Check. Yes, Baldur's Gate. Check main items, but I don't think there'll be anything in particular that I need or shit like that.
So it takes 5 days of traveling then to get from Candlekeep to Baldur's Gate. How does that trip go for you guys?
Absolutely dreadful. Joking. I wouldn't know.
You're just like zoned out for 5 days.
Yeah.
Unless something happens right now, I'm ready to just traveling.
What are the camping setups like? How you guys camping? How's camping going?
Um,
Just
I feel like
four
we
of us.
should be rolling for those survival rolls. Yeah, well, that is.
Yeah. You can roll some survival rolls, yeah, to see how well roughing it's going.
Roughing it out in the wilderness.
Who's slumming it?
Yeah. Meanwhile, Gary is just in a fugue state the entire time, barely conscious.
Yeah. Seems about right. I would hope we're keeping watches, at least the people who can, because so I don't think needs full 8 hours. It's like a potential.
I only need half, I believe.
I think.
I'm back. Sorry.
Okay,
So
welcome
you only
back.
need 4 hours, or is it 6 hours rest?
Let me look. Okay, let's go look at sleep. Serenity's rest. Must spend at least 6 hours in an inactive motionless state.
Yeah. I think.
I mean, she could also though sleep while you're like traveling though too, and have night watch.
Yeah.
But it doesn't render you unconscious, and you can see and hear as normal.
Yeah.
So you could technically be on watch still.
Yeah,
Mhm.
basically back up, watch in case something went wrong. Not that you could do a lot about it, but you know.
Become a security camera.
That-
That basically just means Silver would get last watch, and
I just find it funny for the fact that because of her issue with sleeping.
No, would she not like to be go into sleep mode?
she'll probably. So
Hold on.
do we want Madame Raven as the third watch then?
Gonna have to send this to turn on.
The longest period of, well, technically all 6 hours taken up, and then we could have the last watch.
That was decided
Oh,
on
that's
between
cute,
me and
yeah.
Shrimp.
Golgo.
Gargleb.
Yeah, that.
The goop.
You are. Do you have dark vision?
Yeah.
I don't.
Okay.
I
Yeah, that's
do.
why you're getting the last watch, Silver. You know, the time where it's basically day again.
Hi.
Yeah, so I'll take third. Shino, you get the first, and then Grogan can have the second, and we'll have watches be like that. Because having watches while you're traveling is good.
Start with survival rules to just see how everyone's faring with camping.
Mm.
Oh.
Then, because of Ranger, I be able to
Hey.
Let's
Oh
go.
my god, that is what I was going to ask, but I don't.
You sure you can roll on advantage for your luxurious camping experience?
Yo, me and the slime out here camping.
Still beat them somehow, though.
Nah, we got gnats. We win.
Yeah, we went automatically.
I also
Should
got
we
the
see how
same
Gary's
roll
doing?
on both sides.
That would be fucking funny.
Apparently, we are rolling hot tonight. Or
Nah, just
our
wait till
luck will
combat.
now plummet.
The luck's gonna plummet.
My next
Good
roll
old.
is a nat one.
Gary still managed to do okay despite his fugue state.
We out here fucking living luxurious
Yeah.
in the woods.
Yeah, your
We really
camping
do be.
setup is divine.
Insane.
It's almost better than it was staying at the inn.
Now that's sad.
What do you mean?
You're out in nature, you are experiencing the camping life.
No, I mean the fact that it's better than in the inn.
The end kind of be dinky looking.
Okay, but so, I should set up, let's do a little drawing thing and draw out a brief campsite. Let me open up, make a, wait, create, add page, okay, add page. I'll move this just to it. I think that moved, that did not move. Come, there we go. Okay. Drop everybody in.
You need a forest map?
Maybe if you wouldn't want, if you want.
I can get you like a quick little like camping map.
Yeah.
Yes, new page 1. Google it.
Oh, fucking what?
Where's,
Get a start.
who's missing?
Casted a spell?
Okay.
Gary?
You know
Yeah,
it.
Gary.
Do you ever have moments where you forget the noises you have assigned to alerts because they never go off? Psycho cheered bits. I was like, what the, did that happen? Did Soul use the fucking ruler?
What? I ran around in a circle.
Whatever his like bit sound is, sounded like it went with your ruler, I guess.
It's basically a toolbox shaking.
Uh.
And not like toolbox shaking as in like falling downstairs. Toolbox shaking is like just like gentle
Wait, why
rattle.
isn't Psycho here tonight?
He not home
Reasons.
for a while.
He's basically gonna be gone for the next 4 months.
Walmart got him.
He got kidnapped
He's
by the
going
mafia.
camping.
Walmart got him. Xenon is
We miss
there.
you, Psycho.
No, we don't.
Damn.
It's only been a day. Give it another week and then we'll miss him.
I miss you, Psycho.
I don't.
Aha, I don't
That's
have a south
Shino.
for a singular bed. Cool.
Shino doesn't miss anyone.
Yeah,
I
his
am
aim's
me.
getting better.
What?
What?
I don't know what that would mean.
You don't miss anyone?
Okay.
It doesn't quite work that way, Red. Shut up. Fuck you.
The fuck are you scraping? The nicey?
What you eating there?
Soup.
Soup. Soup
Good
do be
soup.
good.
Mhm.
Kind of soup.
Broccoli cheddar cheese.
What the?
What about it's the problem, Shino, if it's the broccoli?
It's the broccoli.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like a you issue.
You want me to put it in the background? Okay.
No, I got it.
Okay. Okay, good. Okay. Let's see. Okay.
I'm not burning our eyes out. Also, increase the opacity of the grid. There you go. Camp map.
Okay, thank you.
Camp map. Camp map.
Okay, let's put Gary just in a tent.
What will do when it comes for you? Camp map. Camp map.
Okay,
The hood. It has a knife. Camp map. Also, Psycho, I'm not going to tell Silver to tell Derek to tell them that you said hi.
stop with the bit, Psycho. What is this?
Don't-
Trying to get shrimp that payout.
Yeah.
I think bits contribute to it even less than subs.
1 cent, 1 bit.
You're still gonna need money when you get back.
Ah, he's got to pay for everything too.
Why, are they making him pay for shit?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
You're getting that fucking. Then why don't you just donate 50, psycho? Why are you doing it the roundabout way where you have to like pay $100? There's a donation link.
The donation
He
button
wants to
doesn't
give
make
it to you from
Twitch.
Uncle Jeff.
I don't care if it makes Twitch money. That's not the point of me having the button down there. It's not for Twitch to make money. It's for me to make money. Cheeto, go to a fucking tent, you troglodytes, just standing in the goddamn fire.
But fire is good.
Fire. Okay, so it's nighttime.
Oh, are we sleeping?
Yeah, we sleep.
Actually, which watch are we on?
I'm gonna say that it's like during the transition between Gorogleb and Madame Raven's watch.
Yeah.
Okay, where is the? It's like I dropped my fidget thingy.
Oh my?
No, I was fidgeting with a piece of paper and I dropped it.
It's gone forever. Into
I
the
found this
void.
one.
Vanished. Cujo has eaten it. Cujo?
Cujo is the remaining live dog,
Okay.
yes.
I was trying to remember if that was yours or Silver's. Do you pay taxes before you get your pay? Fuck it. I don't pay taxes. I don't make money.
No, they don't take taxes out of the Twitch payout unless you are, like, owing taxes to the government. And that's when they're, like, garnishing your wages or whatever.
So physically don't know what a tax is.
That's okay, I don't know either.
Yeah, but you don't have to know because you live in a civilized country. Okay, so between, so right as, like, Gorogleb and Madame Raven, swap watches, Gorogleb and Madame Raven can both make, like, a perception check, because they're, like, both, like, exchanging watches.
Where's perception?
And he said, fuck.
Ooh.
Just checking this real quick. Cause it might have. Do you have any utensils? God fucking did. Psycho, I can't send bits you send to me to Silver. Only Rave Silver.
Time to drop some money for some biddies.
Is... Yeah, let me see what that was. I was trying to set up the whisper roll thing. Oh, okay.
We're looking real hard.
You certainly are.
God damn it, no, that's not how that works.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Advantage toggle, whisper toggle on that one, and I gotta do the other sheet too, but for now. Just simply. Yeah, the
You know,
skill
look
they
out,
have.
there's a babam in your camp. Can't.
I was about to say, we're in that camp too.
Nah, just she goes. She was a different camp. She just camp.
Yeah, so the thing.
She did.
Let's see if I can try to give it advantage. Could it hit it hide from you? Nope, okay. The very stealthy enemy, despite getting a 20 on their stealth check, is still visible to you. I'll
To
check
me
the
or
other.
Grog.
I got 21.
Yeah,
Fine.
both of you see it. It's just a matter of I gotta then roll for the other thing too.
I should probably still be outside the tent then, eh?
Yeah, you're like just like on your way back, and you see some like shadows approaching it from the distance. Maybe this one.
I'll poke
also
it.
Toggle. What is your sleep amount that you get typically? As a
Technically spend up to an hour outside of up to 2 hours outside the long rest without it interrupting the long rest.
yeah, I'm just saying though, for like changelings, I don't know what their like amount is.
He just has normal sleep.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do this. He gets to go in the tree. Like a bird.
A bird. Okay, do they? Oh, they don't even have stealth, this one. Stealth is like Dex,
Dex.
right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. What? I was moving stuff around in the DMVNS.
Or what?
Just what's there. I was moving tokens around in the DMV. I had to see the names of what you were rolling. That was about
Okay,
it.
Sacco.
Okay. Oh, because of the joke I made
I'll send
earlier.
it to Silva, don't
Yeah.
worry.
Yeah, they also fell. Okay. Let me drag all these dudes out then.
I've also adjusted us to the point where it makes a little bit more sense. Because if it was at the watch exchange, Soul would be there. We'd probably be at the tent. I'm putting him in the tree because he's basically a bird.
Is that a rat?
Yeah, these aren't small rats like the kind that play guitars. These
These
are the
New York rats?
Yeah, these are New York rats. They play the bongo.
Hey,
This is going to make no sense.
That was off stream.
That is going to make a zero amount of sense to people.
Let me make it visible properly on stream.
It's just a little guy.
Yeah, they're just little guys. How big are giant rats?
Medium.
Medium.
Not little guys.
Bigger than their boss, perhaps. Okay, but you see, coming towards your camp, 3 shadows larger than yourself.
rats, we are the rats.
Right as like Madame Raven is like coming out of her tent to like, to like switch with you.
I was just saying, Zelda, is this guy visible?
Only because you got your good perception.
They just stare at him.
There's a reason I thought that arrow had moved him.
Just the direct stare at him with like the glowing eyes.
Okay, so yeah, 3 large rat-shaped shadows approach you. Thank you for the bit, Psycho. My sound alerts are just like broke, I think. I didn't hear it. I
You might
to
need to
fix
refresh
it.
the cache.
Yeah, it's been fucked
Just
up for a
right-click
while.
on it.
Yeah. Is there even... Do I have that on? I mean, yeah, I have an alert box in here.
Sometimes it just needs to refresh for no reason.
Yeah.
I sent on.
Oh, it did play that time.
Like an insight or something to see if these approaching creatures are going to be hostile, or if they're
Sure.
just approaching. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
you can insight it.
This is where I'm gonna roll low, aren't I? No, I'm gonna
Damn.
Okay, we're doing this again today.
Yeah, these rats
Today.
are like frothing at the mouth. They're not rabid, they are ready to like, they have been told attack. Meanwhile, the what appears to be like a rat man in the distance, he is like rubbing his hands together and like greedily, like he's like greedily like rubbing his little like rat hands together with like the look of like, I'm gonna make it big tonight.
Silver. A question that is important for you.
Yeah.
Is there a button to end the sleep mode early?
Is there a bite to end the sleep mode early?
I had to think of how to phrase it because my brain
It
was about to ask,
depends. Do you
do
let
they
go
have
of
a
her
button?
hand when you leave the tent?
They're probably sitting on the edge of the tent to keep watch, so they could keep holding the hand. But they'd definitely be letting go of it at this point because
Then that probably would wake her up because of her fear.
Yeah.
Because she is still conscious.
Yeah. And also because drawing weapons is drawing weapons.
It doesn't really say.
Weapon always drawn, ready to go.
It just tells me that I must spend at
Always
least
ready.
6 hours in an active state. It doesn't say that it has to be continuous.
And assumably you've been pretty well rested on the trip so far anyway.
Napping throughout the fucking day.
Yeah.
Yeah, just sitting, just anytime like she's just still, she's probably been asleep.
It's like plugging your phone in at like 1%, like 3 times in the day, and by the end of the day, it's at 100.
Move all turns, clear the turn
Lay on
order.
it, dying, and then sleeping.
Okay,
Also, I'm gonna go make that guy shit himself. There will be a fecal explosion. Oh, okay, it's not just us. Alright. This is what we have come across today.
Don't worry, guys. I got it. I got the 5 for yous.
Don't worry, I'm here.
there.
I've arrived. What a 10.
That must be nice.
Silver. Roll
That's
high.
not what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for that.
Oh, poor man.
Alrighty. Let me see. What do I have?
I mean, rats.
Music, dickhead.
Ah, rats.
Rats. We are the rats.
Also, Zeta,
I
do you
don't
know
know
what
if
I mean
that's
by this
copyright.
guy is about to shit himself?
I mean, all I have to work on is just you in general. I'm
Well,
sure
yeah.
you'll find a way.
Command shit.
Power word, shit yourself.
Or yourself a little a pellet the size of what would it be like? A pellet the size of a New York sub falls to the ground.
Damn.
Okay, okay, all of your stuff is rolled. Okay, let me fix the turn order. Okay.
Grr.
Put these in these windows. Okay. Which rat is this? Is that rat? Okay. There's a reason I moved him away. I saw your arrow and I'm like, oh shit.
It's not safe. I
I
was
know
also
he's that
seeing if let's
voice.
play the site also too.
Yeah.
Just real quick, just to...
Yeah, because when I pulled them out, it did fuck it up. Yeah.
Well, not really. Just, they were close enough. I just
Yeah.
fucking figured it for the sake of glid.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, what is the? Oh, I gotta fix that real quick. The browser that I'm like showing stream is all like not in between things, and so it's delayed. So I gotta like drag it between windows.
Ooh.
Okay, there. Now it won't be delayed. Okay. Okay. What is the movement of a giant rat? Let's see.
Oh yeah, let the wild magic sorcerer cast spells. That won't bite you in the ass. Yeah, psycho. It hasn't put us in the ass. Aside from, you getting yourself killed.
Oh, it is there. 30, okay.
So far, somehow the wild magic sorcerer isn't to blame for our misfortune.
So
Everything is fine.
the rat, seeing the strange blob approaches, slightly confused, slightly aware that it is something alive that it's approaching.
Careful, I'm poisonous.
Unfortunately, it has an int of 2, and so it does not understand your warning. Do you smell poisonous? What do you think you smell like?
Probably a little rusty, maybe because of the rusty knife that he always keeps.
I feel like that would
Can you
entice
smell
it.
what the fuck?
I
You say entice it?
No, it might. If you smell like iron, smells like blood. Blood smells like
What about
iron.
rust?
It would smell like blood.
It's not incorrect.
It's not.
I smell like snake venom now.
What the fuck?
like brightly colored snake venom.
Perception. Let's just see what it. Oh, I gotta turn off the advantage toggle.
That was a 6 anyway.
Yeah. You smell like something. Maybe blood. This thing is clearly alive.
You smell poisons. This has the same form, just doesn't smell like chloroform to you.
I smell like chloroform now. Yeah, that's the new law.
I smell like bleach.
Well, it misses
that's
anyway. Did I never made a decision on whether or not I did counterattacks, did I? We do like counterattacks, those are fun.
We do.
We do. So
We love them.
yeah, we love them.
this much.
Yeah, we love them this much, yeah. Which I think is a
fucking laughed if that was another nat one.
which is a hit.
I was about to say no shot. He's over 14.
Okay.
Told you I'm poisonous.
Okay, let's see, how much does oh yeah, I forgot I'm on here. Oof. You have, like, mortally wounded this rat. It is, like, barely hanging on. You're, like, blood is, like, gushing out of the stab wound.
Oh god.
Wait, let go through it. Okay. Okay, it's that rat's turn. It's now Madam Raven's turn.
Yeah. I'm going to basically take a step back into the tent to get into like some darkened area. And then out from the tent, flying at 50 feet, will be an actual raven. Let me realign myself. And I'm just going to... So, random raven flies out of the tent and is going after that rat!
Okay, is that as far as you make it?
Yes, it does take an action to become raven and de-become raven.
Mm.
So yeah, that is my turn. A raven is barreling towards that rat.
Okay.
Back like 15 feet, probably.
Sylvia, who is awoken by the lack of her sleeping buddy,
And then suddenly bird flies
and
past.
suddenly bird. You are now alone in the tent. It is dark.
I mean, it's...
I mean, there's a fire,
Yeah.
right?
Outside.
Ramp.
Yeah.
Lonely. No bitches.
Oh,
Suddenly,
you shut the fuck up.
She
You're
knows
still
life story
asleep.
right now.
What?
that is fair
I
enough.
was just going,
Right?
man.
That's-
No, it's Grogula does. It's just going.
Yeah.
You were first watching, though. Someone should probably wake you.
You know, he hears the sound of a rat screaming bloody murder.
do I see this?
Yeah, you
Since
look
it's
out
a
and
big
you see
vampire.
Grogu is like knife deep into a giant rat.
Grogu.
Grogreb.
Gorgleb.
Gorogleb, I apologize, I am bad.
Jesus
is
Christ,
racist against my
between you and
people.
Sure,
I am,
fucking
yes.
Okay. Just immediately comes over. And punt the rat. Punt
Yeah,
the rat.
it explodes on your foot.
Ew.
It's just like, where did you hit the rat?
I don't even know how big the rat is.
It's a medium
To your
sized
knee.
creature. Imagine
Look
like
at thing Gorgleb.
Yeah.
Probably like I don't know, like stomach.
Okay, your
Like a
leg
decent
tears
sized
through the
dog.
rat, cutting it in half.
Oof. That's gross.
And it is dead.
That is all I do.
This rat, watching its brethren be mercilessly kicked in half.
No, by someone that just appeared out of nowhere. Because she just immediately went from the tent to there.
Rushes in to avenge its brother.
Okay. No.
And nibbles at your leg to no avail.
How's biting metal?
I mean,
It's like a
rats
skin
can chew through metal though, given enough time.
fur.
Given enough time.
That sounds so ominous.
Mm.
Okay, the second rat that's still remaining ups up here, takes a bite at Gorogleb, but because two rats are next to each other
Where did you put it?
on top.
It's
Oh,
underneath.
yeah.
Okay.
I didn't realize. For some reason I thought they would like stack properly, but no. Okay, yeah, that one, the corpse of that one is like strewn across everywhere, so it doesn't have to be in
It
that
doesn't
spot.
matter.
Yeah,
You should make the size a lot bigger then.
but like, so can I like that?
Poor rat.
Okay, but so because two rats are next to each other,
Well, they're also within 5 feet of the enemy,
Yep.
which is that back tactics, right?
just then advantage. Okay, so it's gonna try to bite Gorogleb.
Fuck.
Bites into slime.
Dealing 5
5
damage.
whole damage.
It took a whole chunk
Yeah,
out of
it
you.
took a chunk out.
That's alright, you can buff it out. You're a slime.
I'm a smaller slime now.
The smaller slime now.
Don't
Were
worry,
you,
just
a
use
fucking
them to
Minecraft
reconstitute your
slime?
matter.
Use what?
Use venom.
Them, eat them. Consume Prilosec.
So Rave, who has heard screams of rats, calling ravens, and splatting sounds, has now fully awakened.
So, what she's going to do is going to come on out. And that was 5, 10, 15, 20. Because I felt like it. And, magic missile on the two rats. I'm gonna do 2 on that one and 1 on that one. Hiya, ya, hiya.
Okay.
So 6 damage to that one, 4 damage to that one.
The first rat is looking haggard. It is like covered in scorch marks. The second one is doing slightly better. It's still not doing great, but it's doing better.
And yeah, that's all I can do. I don't got bonus actions.
Okay. Miss Buddy. Let's see. From where he's at. A crossbow bolt whizzes by the raven.
Fair enough, but hey, ravens are very scary bird. Did you know they've attacked livestock before, like actual cows?
Those
Okay, he gets
savages.
multiple. Okay.
Are you rolling in DM?
Oh, yeah. That one was an 8. It whizzed by. Okay, there. He gets 2. Okay, what about an 18? Does that crossbow bolt find its way home?
Yes, because my AC would currently be 12. Fact hit.
The crossbow bolt pierces through your shoulder wing section.
Wrong way.
Back you.
But this will be a problem for him. In due time.
Okay. Gorgleb, it is once again your turn. Or
Gonna
no,
be
it is your
shank-
first turn, I think. Never mind. Just you letting out an attack.
That's the first round, yeah. Shank a bitch.
That hits. You kill it.
Yes, the revenge.
Similarly, the one in front of you.
Yeah, of course.
Regardless, you would have killed it. Is it? There's another rat is like bleeding in front of you.
That's my turn. I can't
That
do
one
anything
is
else.
dead. It is Madam Raven's turn.
Oh. Doing something on the side. I approach. And I will, because it's still in action to de-Raven and just kind of be in front of him.
He lets out kind of like a squeaky yelp.
But that is technically all I can do at the moment.
Okay.
Stare down at him.
Is Sylvia's turn?
It's kind of,
I'll just go for the one in front of me for now. No, the one that's currently biting at my leg.
Yeah. Yeah, you splat another rat. This one not quite as extravagantly, but still splat.
That's all I do. I don't feel like wasting my action surge just to kill both rats at once.
Both are dead anyway. I forgot to mark the other one. Okay, it is now Rave's turn.
I don't
I would
think
say-
I see over here.
Yeah, I would say a perception check from Rave to even see where the Raven has gone. No, you haven't even you saw the Raven like kind of fly into the bushes, but you haven't seen past that.
All right. perception.
I want to imagine like everyone just like randomly stumbling through the woods looking for them.
No, he can at least see that Madam Raven now is like facing like some like small humanoid creature in the woods.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go back to sleep.
You rats! Okay,
If
that's
there's
done.
no more enemies around, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna go.
It's not
I'm gonna
wrong.
restore my 1 magic missile point.
The were-rat, having seen
Suddenly 6'6" lady appear.
yeah, having seen his rats die, begins to attempt to like flee, but because we don't have like a bigger map, we'll just keep him in the same distance from you and say that he's like attempted to flee. And
So he is running away.
yeah,
Is he disengaging?
yeah, he is disengaging.
Motherfucker.
You don't do anything about it.
If he's disengaging, I can't do anything
Oh,
about it.
disengaging that way. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, disengage isn't like using an action to disengage.
Yeah, he would have. Yeah. So now he's like 30 feet away or whatever. Just you can say what you do after that, because it's just back and forth between. Well, like, oh, I guess Silva and stuff could have helped 1 sec. I didn't think
Yeah,
about that.
Oh hi, we're here.
Okay, it's
Hi, who's there?
Gorglev's
I guess do I have to perception?
I mean, you already saw, because you like earlier when you perceived you beat his stealth check.
You witnessed that rat.
Yeah.
How far is Fireball? That's a long way. I can't see how far that is. Alright, that's in range. We're gonna check a Firebolt at him. Where's Firebolt? That's Firebolt.
Yeah, that
21
hits.
hit?
Yeah.
Why is this thing sounding Ignis?
I hit a 1. I rubbed.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay, it's Madam Raven's turn.
Yeah. Chase.
Yeah, so technically he is like 30 feet out, but we can just say that people moved their distance to go after him without moving.
Oh, Gorkleb didn't.
Yeah.
He's standing his ground.
You maybe still would have been able to hit from wherever they were at, but the next round he's gonna be like 60 feet away.
Oh, Firebolt's like 120.
Yeah.
It's like, was that 55?
Yeah.
85?
Yeah. Because currently he's 30 feet past where this is, so he's like 80 feet
Yeah, it's like-
currently.
Yeah, like 85 feet.
Yeah.
That's in range.
Cock a bonus action to activate Ensnaring Strike on my weapon. I will aggressively approach this rat, and I will attempt to hit him. I will use a charge of Squire Slavnia to do at advantage. Should put on.
If I go out there, I'll be blind.
Don't worry. This guy is going to be tied up via the environment. Abracadabra. I believe that hits him.
Probably. Let's.
I hope
Yeah, that hits. Yeah.
Take that. And then I had the snaring strike on, which means you need to make a strength saving throw. Yep, the strength saving throw. Yeah, that would do it. Wait, why is that 11? That still would pass either way.
Okay.
They're not restrained.
But they do take 12 damage.
Yes. And I will attempt to be doing non-lethal, but if they annoy too heavily, it might become lethal. That's all I can do. Tried to move to but I'm trying to carouse them back towards the camp basically. So moving to the side of them.
Okay.
To see if I could just slowly rotate them back.
Where's the out of curiosity? Okay, so the rat's 80 feet away from you with Madam Raven. What does Silva do?
There's not much I can do. I don't have much vision.
Yeah. So you could trust it from Madam Raven if you choose.
I choose to. I'm just gonna go and sit on the log and wait. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit on the log and wait.
And Raven's still gone back to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay, Raven's getting back cozy in the tent. He stepped out for 6 seconds, killed a rat, and stepped back in.
Keep it the fuck down.
Oh yeah, it's his turn. Wait. Okay, so since you are directing him kind of in that direction.
Trying to get him back.
Yeah. So it's still 30 feet plus, but now he's up in this direction.
Is he disengaging again?
Yeah.
Okay.
He sees that he's outclassed.
Everything except health, probably. Not healthy. Well, I'm pretty healthy for a ranger, but
Okay. Goragleb, the rat. If anything, the rat might be closer now.
I mean, he's still in range either way.
Yeah. I think it's still 85 feet away.
We're gonna throw another firebolt.
Okay, that hits.
Yes.
8 damage. Okay.
And that be us.
Okay. It's Madam Raven's turn once again.
yeah. Omae wa Shindera.
Nani?
Yeah.
See, I think it would be funny if all we saw was them just running the premises.
I'm going to burn my other spell slot to do Zephyr Strike. Matt Ray was propelled via wind and can actually just get in front of him. Just straight in the direction beside him to point him towards the camp because I get 30 feet extra movement with Zephyr Strike. Visual attack roll, 8. I will actually also pop Squire of Salami, even if I don't need the advantage. D8 will be there.
Does he need to do a save?
No.
Okay.
It just does extra damage if I hit or miss. So if I manage to miss with advantage, it will still deal some damage to him. And Zephyr Strike is a self buff, so yeah. So I will swing at him, and I will declare that I'm doing it non-lethally. I am trying to not just kill the man.
You're trying to kill him.
No.
You will certainly are.
I hope I do not crit.
Okay, you
it's not a
hit.
crit. Then 2d8 plus a d6. Damn. 12 damage.
Which meets his like health exactly, so I'm pretty sure that's non-lethal. Is he just unconscious then, or?
Yep, he would be
Okay,
unconscious. Even if I went over his health, as long as I don't do
Yeah.
fucking wildly over his health, he is.
You meet it exactly, he falls unconscious. You have acquired an unconscious, rat man thing. And combat is
start
over.
Dragging him back to the camp.
Oh, hey, you brought dinner.
No.
There's plenty of dinner splatted across the ground.
Yeah, eat the
That's
normal
splattered.
rats first. I would also like to tie him up just with some rope.
Yeah. All adventurers have rope. 'Tis the adventurer way.
We should put it in Rave's tent.
No.
She worked hard to keep it alive. Don't want it to die instantly.
I mean, I'm still trying to fucking. If it happened that it died, it happened and died. But I was trying to do it non-lethal just to have that for information.
Okay, well you have an unconscious rat man, and you're a day out from Baldur's Gate.
Can I ask Man McCoolin Tree to apply like a point of healing or something to this rat guy with like a cure wounds or a healing word?
Yeah, assumably it like happened, like it's something he can do without like a roll, right?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
a healing word or something.
Yeah, he gets the guy up then.
Okay.
Okay, well then I gotta figure out what he even actually knows, because he's supposed to run away, but the thing I watched did say that this encounter is flawed. At least you didn't kill him.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't remember what he's supposed to do though, if you don't. Okay, okay, so it's on this part. If you'll allow him to escape.
If you allow him to escape. That wording very clearly makes it seem like he can not escape as well.
Mm. Just talks about that encounter. Okay, so yeah, it's just about if he gets away, he's like a problem later is more of the issue with him.
Problem later. I know Shino's really into the Baldur's Gate 3 apparently now.
Hey, listen, they got good music. Shut up.
Okay, so yeah, you've acquired a rat man. He is at 1 health. Like spits out blood as he comes back into consciousness.
Well, good. You're finally awake.
One day, like, trying to cross the border, right? You and that horse thief over there.
I what?
Psycho, I'm going to beat you to death with a
What did he
3-foot
do?
long pole that has a phallic end to it, you piece of shit.
I think he'd like that.
So aggressive.
I highly doubt he would like being beat to death, Xenon. I don't think.
But the phallic end.
But a question: this guy is clearly lycanthropic. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, when they go unconscious, do they like? It doesn't say what you're supposed to do about that. Is-
think you're just still in that state.
Okay.
A lichen rat?
Yeah. Rare rat. Duh. Unless we're talking about like lichen as in like the mold, which would no.
That'd be
What?
some insane
Rat
shit.
A mole?
That
Yeah,
would be mold.
There's a type of like fungus or mold called lichen.
Yeah.
Oh,
It-
that.
Which I think is actually where lycanthrope actually comes from.
Probably. It feels like it should.
Anyway.
Mhm.
Then we're able to look down at this rat because she's not going to lower herself to its level. You. There's a reason behind why you attacked us, or
A man's gotta eat, a man's gotta live. I need money and I need it now.
if you're desperate for money, you could try panhandling. Be better for a prey like yourself.
I got a very specific set of skills and they are not good for anything but this, ma'am.
I mean, you could also not be how you are. That might also help. Just kind of flicks the rat's snout.
Weeks.
I.e., basically saying you could be not in hybrid form.
Oh, okay. I thought you were telling him not to be a
Not to be a rat,
tea.
no. No, it was more just walk around like a normal flicking person and maybe someone will actually... But, so it's just a problem of getting coin from people you believe are unsuspecting.
People who travel this road tend to be, not that combatly inclined, being that it's one of the safer roads.
This is like the main road to like
Yeah,
anywhere.
Yeah, it's like the safe road.
Just staring at him. I mean, if I was going to rob anyone, the main road would be the best place. And also, adventurers, travelers, you would basically be doing a coin shot, though. Either.
Well, it worked the first time.
Bro raise. Yes, and I'm assuming you let them do your dirty work. Gestures at the dead rat.
He kind of averts his eyes.
But I'm assuming you have, aside from just being here, nothing to do with us or with Candlekeep in any way.
I'm not Candlekeep. This is Baldur's Gate.
Cool. Like, shut the fuck up, second. Just a little bit. Well, my name's Sylvia. What do you think we should do? We could let him go. We could kill him. If we let him go, he'll probably be a problem to other people. People.
Is dude wearing clothes?
Yeah, dude's wearing clothes.
Dude,
Yeah.
very close.
Yeah.
Can I check his pockets for shit?
Sure.
Wow!
Patting him down.
Yeah, sleight of hand check.
Come on.
Okay, let me pull up. Where is there? I have a chart.
Where's a criminal anyway?
Yeah.
I feel sorry for him.
Rat chart.
Or I have a pickpocket chart on a thing. One sec, I gotta find the DM screen for the other things. For Waterdeep. That's the other DM screen. Where's the water?
There's gate.
DM screen go. I tried to pull out a DM screen, but it was the space one. It was the one that I found. That's not the right one.
Yeah, it was I don't think you need spell jammer.
Yeah, I'm not after the Spelljammer one. That's just the first DM sheet that was like visible. I think it's in this box. It's on the...
Spelljammer with you as the DM would be fucking wild.
Why?
Spelljammer is space.
Okay, where are the... Okay, roll a D100.
I love D100s.
17.
What?
You get a component pouch.
What?
Oh wait, never mind. I looked at the wrong thing. I'm blind. 83.
That would have been a cool grab.
83. A spyglass then.
Oh, I can be looking.
You find it actually makes sense he'd have a spyglass.
Yeah, he's just kind of like watching Orlin Cover just steal the man's spyglass. Like, you could have at least waited until he was dead, Gogolin.
But it's funnier this way.
Come on, madam, please. Just let a rat go. Come on. You really need to kill me. I won't mess with you guys ever again, I promise.
I mean, you did attack us first.
It was a unwise decision. I own up to it.
Though, well, as an idea we have, as I'd imagine the sorcerer who is sleeping in the tent over there probably doesn't like carrying all the bags.
He's not here to defend himself that he's the carry boy. Could you gain yourself a were rat man?
Roll or something.
I mean, it's more of like he's gonna go along with whatever you say. It'd be more if you want intimidation to like make sure he doesn't act out. Yeah, intimidation to see how much he actually fears you.
Psycho, you're in a tree. Would you say this is at advantage given he is surrounded, he was knocked unconscious?
Yeah.
Knocked
Fun
unconscious,
fact, I technically only
surrounded,
have a plus
robbed.
1 to intimidation.
I have a +2.
Yeah. Unless we're going off of you can use strength.
I have a +4.
Yeah, intimidation stuff is a charisma skill normally, so
You should let the slime intimidate.
I think in this circumstance I can't because of the prompted dialogue. But Zena,
Mm-hmm.
would you allow intimidation with strength, as that is an optional rule?
Sure, since you did beat this man with an inch of his life.
So basically just add 1 to this roll. I have guidance and does Psycho have guidance? Hey, buddy.
Let me open them up.
Guidance.
Can I give you like help action or something? Whatever that is.
I would just give it advantage unless Zenon wants to have that.
Uh-huh.
It's bless. Bless and silver barbs. Zenon.
Mm-hmm.
Psycho, are you fine with casting bless to help us with intimidating this rat man into becoming our servant? Yeah, he definitely said yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
I do not.
When
That's a positive answer. I think.
Yeah,
I see the word
for all.
I see the word consent in there, and for all. Consent for all. Yeah, that's what I read.
I feel like that wouldn't hold up in court.
You can't say I don't consent without the word consent.
Yeah.
I rest my case.
Anyway, is there any bonuses for Gorgoleb also aiding in it with me having advantage, or would it just be the normal aid?
We can, yeah. I just don't know how we would.
Too late, psycho.
I
They're
don't
being
know.
touched.
Would it just be you both roll or whatever, and then yeah, just roll your intimidations. It can be whoever gets the higher intimidation can be who he fears more.
Oh, I mean,
Ooh. Does that mean we all get to?
Sure.
Yay!
Except
Aside
for
from
Rave, who
Sheena.
is asleep.
damn it.
That works for me because I'm fucking crashing over here.
I'm currently covered in rat guts. Well, my leg
Also,
is.
bless can affect like 3 creatures.
Okay, what does Bless do?
It's just an extra D4.
Oh, D4. Okay, you guys can roll an extra D4 to your intimidate.
So 21.
15.
Oh boy. I'm gonna roll low at some point. So 19.
19. Oh yeah, he's like, well, he shit himself finally, like you wanted.
I'm the scariest!
Fearing of the normal lady. I feel like he is equally terrified of all of us, but yeah, definitely.
That something about that normal-looking lady just doesn't sit right.
Oh, you have to also remember, I have the blood and
Yeah,
stuff
of his
from
pets.
kicking the rats on him.
Raven will just point at him. Do you mind dropping your hybrid form then? Because it's not the easiest to look at.
Yeah. Just tell me what he is. Well, okay, so yeah, within questioning him now that he is like fully under compliance, he does turn into like into a man. His name is Mushika, and he used to work for the Thieves Guild in Baldur's Gate, but he had like a falling out, so like he's like covered in like scars or whatever, and so he's been like out here trying to like.
There we go. It was a rollable token.
Oh, okay.
Mushika. In case we needed to know how to spell his name.
Yep, so you've
Once again,
acquired
we are
Mushika
building
as
up
your
the
manservant.
mafia.
Yeah, as your manservant. The manservant Mushika has been added to your collection.
Is he also ratty in appearance outside of being an actual rare?
I'm
or-
sure. Well, the part where it has. Let's see. Let's see. So, if the characters allow the were-rat Mushika to escape earlier in the adventure, he tries to get his revenge as they make their way through Baldur's Gate. And it just like some like circumstances on that, like when he would attack, depending on who you're with. So he's assumed humanoid form and is accompanied by, and then, it doesn't actually say.
It doesn't describe
Yeah.
Mushika, which Mushika is a very neutral name.
Yeah, well, because that's kind of the whole point of a lot of the NPCs in here is like neutral as possible. That he even has the gender of man is like kind of.
Surprising.
Yeah, most of the NPCs don't even have genders.
Also, the other reason why everyone was like, stop being in hybrid form. It's just because it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Because rats look similar.
Yeah.
No dimorphism between rats.
But yeah, he's like a. It doesn't even give if he's like human. Did it say he was human? His humanoid form.
Little
not-
goblin were rat.
Because it just says he's got a humanoid form. It doesn't specify what he is.
Oh, can it be a goblin?
He was previously working though for the Thieves Guild, so it'd be kind of. I guess he could be a goblin. Yeah, he could be a goblin were-rat since he's your pet now.
Whoa.
It's a
Whoa.
pet goblin.
Yeah.
Whoa, we can't just call them pets. They're called interns, Zenon.
Okay, so you gain Mushika, the goblin were-rat. His height is actually less in goblin form.
Technically, you'd use just the were-rat stance when humanoid.
Yeah.
Just a little guy.
Yeah, he's just a little guy.
I will untie most of them, but I will leave their hands tied for the night, just to, you know.
Yeah, because all you currently have is fear.
Yeah. Let's like tie him to the tree that the angel's in.
Okay, and then
Prestidigitation's a cleaning spell, right?
Yeah.
Fix stuff with it.
Yeah.
Just
Gorgot's
start
gonna use
cleaning
Presto
around.
on Silver.
Oh, it's
Since you're covered in guts, I'm gonna Presto you, clean you up.
Aw, thank you.
So you don't gotta be all smelly when you sleep tonight.
I appreciate that.
Welcome.
Okay, so that was your 4th night of traveling, and the next day you arrive in Baldur's Gate. So yeah, you arrive in Baldur's Gate. I was gonna do research about what it's like in Baldur's Gate, but I did not, so hand wave whatever it's like to be in Baldur's Gate. Doo-doo-doo. You're now in the wide.
What the fuck?
It was my sound effect. Did you not like my sound effect?
She worked hard on that. She was practicing
Yeah.
all week.
Yeah, instead of reading about Baldur's Gate, I practiced my sound effects.
Hey,
There we go.
You
I
can
have,
workshop it
I have
later.
tied Mushika to the tree.
So you arrive in Baldur's Gate. After like entering the city, you go to the Wide. So the Wide, the marketplace known as the Wide is located in the upper city, home to the partisans. Or not, that's not how you read that word, not partisans.
Partitions?
No, it's not that word either. Let me write
I
it.
thought you were gonna say Parkinson's.
Buttheads.
Where'd it go? No, pat, not par. Pat. Oh, this word fucks with my
Type it out,
dyslexia.
maybe
That's
we'll
what I'm
be able to
working on.
figure it
Yeah.
out.
There's too many A's and R's.
She gotta fight the dyslexia to type it out.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. Ba, ba, ba.
Patria?
Also, once again, I am worsening enemies onto our side because, yeah.
I don't know if the book expects you to make everyone work for you.
Oh, no. This guy was just circumstance because he didn't really attack out of malicious intent.
I
Oh,
feel like you're missing a letter or something. Patria?
No, when you Google it, it's the nobles of Baldur's Gate.
Oh.
Oh.
So the nobles of, let's say noble.
Yeah, I guess it does like explain that, but the way it's like wrote in the book, it's like the Pariahs and the, but yes, the Pariahs, the wealthiest citizens of Baldur's Gate. Visitors to the district find the streets illuminated by magical lights, luxurious boutiques, and expensive restaurants. The elegantly dressed residents treat poor people with great disdain. The upper city is truly a place of exclusive decadence. And then it's just about like there's a curfew at night, so like unless you have a pass, you can't like stay there at nighttime. And so some of the like merchants there come and go at night because they can't like stay with their stalls. And then
Zenon, would you like to see a thing I did? Go to the start screen on your end, like your DM view.
Okay.
You should see a big one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, to do that, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, because you saw the Mashika's token, and you're like, oh, I could do that?
No, I was aware that I could
Oh.
do it. I just didn't do it till now.
Mm-hmm.
That was all. Just wanted to show you that. That was neat.
But yeah, so... And then, Almost anything can be found at the Wide. Vendors can operate here without official licenses and taxation, as long as their wares are legal. Even so, the Wide is not immune to corruption. Hefty bribes and reputations determine where every vendor is situated in the marketplace. So that's the information about the Wide.
Also, silly psycho. That happened 2 weeks ago. He said, "Oh, look, a flying ship with tentacles."
Yeah, I read it. Okay. But so, you guys enter Baldur's Gate and go to the Wide?
It's a shame Silver can't join us for that. Such a shame.
Huh?
To play Baldur's Gate
Baldur's.
the game?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't think I ever bought it.
Such a shame.
Shut up.
I mean, it's
It's
also
okay,
on,
Silver,
like,
I'll play with you.
it's also on, on break until Psycho gets back, so 4 months. It's gonna be 4 months before we continue that.
Which means that if I get it now, I have 4 months to play catch up.
I mean, we're at the
Yeah,
We didn't
we're
even,
just
like-
we're through the tutorial.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I mean, if you do join, we'd also have to make a new save and get back to that point. But I could probably also just get back there pretty easily on my own.
Okay. But, so yeah, you guys arrive in Baldur's Gate and go to the Wide. So it says, packed full of vendors that make sales to customer, okay, so packed full of vendors eager to make sales and customers clamoring to get good deals. The Wide is not the easiest place to navigate, let alone to find a specific stall in. So you guys, you have talked to the two, like, witnesses or whatever, Leon and Valor. But otherwise they can make.
It's like, well, at least wait for it to be on sale first if you plan on doing that. I also think Silver can't physically be up that late on Wednesdays.
Wednesday?
Yeah.
Wednesday I work overnight,
Yeah.
so...
Okay. Did you write down the information you got about the bookstore in question, or not?
Somewhere in, like, the upper area, I believe, of it.
Okay.
Vampire's on sale.
Bio. No. I did not fully write down any of the information.
Okay. Let me go back to what was said before then. So you found out from the two witnesses that Aurelion bought the book they thought was As a Force Mighty Digressions from a market stall in the Wide, a large and crowded marketplace. Okay, wait. In the Wide, they remember the stall's name had Dune in it, but nothing else about the place. It was too noisy and hectic for their liking. Then Valor said she purchased her book from a market stall in the Wide. She doesn't remember much about the stall because she didn't want to stay in the Wide for too long. But she remembers that it was not the most reputable corner of the marketplace.
I mean, that's a place to start, is something Dune, or Dune something. Or Dune as part of a word, and then... That's enough to work on.
So... once you can, like, find while looking, and then, so not,
I was gonna say, do we want someone of charismatic sorts?
That is definitely not me.
Do a,
That
try
could
to
never be
gather
me.
information via talking.
you could have a like the Tinctura setup where the girl like holds the slime up to like talk to people.
Because I do not have high persuasion, and Madame Raven is not meant to talk. I am
I
not
have a
meant
4
to be a
persuasion.
You're a charisma caster, Shino.
I would hope so.
My charisma is only 14.
Only 14?
Yeah.
Man got no riz down.
Do I look like I want to be the wizard?
You are goop.
The Riz of
Yeah,
Oz?
because he's
The goop with 18 riz?
Why
Hello?
did you make your int higher?
He probably thought sorcerers were int based.
Because magic.
Mm-hmm.
Buddy,
What?
sorcerers are charisma casters.
I don't know.
Even now.
You know, there's this funny thing called reading the class you're going to play.
It's whatever.
Wait, didn't you try to play a sorcerer in Baldur's Gate too?
No.
No, you're a
Playing-
fighter, right?
Yeah, I'm playing a fighter.
Who was it? Zeppelin? Who's...
I'm a
No,
ranger.
I think it was Psycho.
Is it? I don't remember. If only Soul was awake earlier.
I mean, I did right
No,
after
it
we
said I'm not
finished it.
home.
Yeah, when we finished it, I did message Soul about it, in his chat, but I don't remember who was who. So I told him, but I don't remember either, so it's not his fault for not remembering something I told him.
That was a lot of writing.
Yeah, there was a lot of writing that night.
Yes, Shino has made his sorcerer with higher int than charisma.
It's fine.
It's fine.
I think he did the same with his cleric. He had the wrong stat.
Had higher charisma than int.
Yeah.
They're all excusable. It's how he was playing the character, I
Mhm.
guess.
So it's gonna be a Rimuru situation where the hot girl holds the slime up to talk to people.
Oh, I'm holding slimes?
It's
Okay.
up to you if you want to. You don't have to. If you feel like you're close enough to, as a thanks for him casting Presto on you to be carried around.
Sure, I'll hold the
Going to
squishy
let
slime.
become long.
Yeah, he can change his height at will. He just chooses to be tiny.
Wow.
Keep it up.
I don't mind carrying them.
Yes, let's go.
Okay, so it says then to question its persuasion is what it wants to ask around, but how many are there here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Oh god, there's 5 people I have to talk to.
Well, no, there's 5 potential locations that can be found. Roll a a d5. Just
I mean, we
anybody.
also do have base information. Oh,
Yeah.
bunch
Did you
of
say
what?
D5?
Yeah.
Let's roll 1d5.
Yeah, roll 1d5. It's easy. There we go. Silver did it.
Oh, you gotta type it in.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first place you guys find upon looking around is called Autumn's Breads, a street bakery with fresh pastries and cakes for 1 SP each. So there's a baker selling her wares or whatever. Also, she's got red hair, a redheaded baker selling her cakes and bread.
Man, this is so awkward now.
Go on. I specifically went out of my way to not be the talker this game.
Oh, that's so fucked up.
You're the one who's getting carried around to talk to people, so...
Yeah,
Starting upside.
you get the choicest seat. You are being
I
carried
really
around by
do.
2B.
I wish I could deny that, but it's not that far off.
Do we love 2B?
Do you?
Yep. Who doesn't?
Me and Soul met via Nier, so I feel like yeah.
That explains why he was so happy about the pickup.
Have you seen 2B?
I
Damn.
have. I just don't wear a dress.
Probably more A2 then.
Yeah, she's like somewhere between. She's like softer than A2. In personality.
So,
I'm also not the brightest crayon in the box.
Neither are
Just
A2
like
and
mine
2B
is.
to be
Yeah, it would be definitely a combination between the two.
Okay, so you approach the baker and she's like, "Oh, that's a strange plush."
I'm not a plush.
Oh, and it speaks. "Hello, little friend. What can
Oh,
I help you with
hi.
today? Do you want some bread?"
Yeah, let's have some bread.
So it's like 1 SP, and so you hand over a silver piece, and you get a piece of, and you get like a loaf of bread. Is there
So,
I was going to say, is there anything else I can help you with, hon?
do you know, I'm looking for a place. I'm not from here. I don't really know the name of it, but it's, what's it called again? The word?
Dune something.
Dune.
There's something
Yeah.
Dune. It had Dune in it.
Yeah, I'm looking for a place with like the word Dune in it.
And then you can do a persuasion check.
I misclick performance. You sure you want me talking?
You can try again on the next
I
one.
mean, I can attempt, but I don't think I'd do any better. You have a +4.
Well, there's like 5 possible like locations you can like check. It's just she hasn't heard of it. I can't quite put my hand on it. Dune. Nah, I'm sorry, hon. I can't quite help. I apologize.
Damn, that's unfortunate. There's some good bread though.
Imagine a sign be like, damn, that's unfortunate.
You know, now I'm curious what I would have rolled if I would have just agreed to do this.
Which get like a net 20.
Nope.
Damn.
Better than yours, but nope.
You can have that roll as B for the next stop.
Oh god.
Roll another D5.
Somehow get back to the bread shop again.
For
It's like, are you sure? I mean, I have a -1 to intelligence. I'd be the one to wander back to the bread shop.
you find Hearst Hot Drinks, a stall offering cups of mulled wine, hot cider, and strong teas for 2 SP each. In the summer, the sign is reprinted as Hearst Cold Drinks. The small stall serves chilled fruit and juice with ice and iced tea. Well, it's like springtime, so it's still hot drinks.
I thought the slime needed something to drink with the bread.
I'll say it's
Let's
a
get some
guy.
strong wine.
It's a guy who if like he's got like kind of like he's blushing a little bit from being so close to all this hot wine.
Yeah, it's definitely the wine.
So he's like, you approach and he kind of looks over and only sees Sylvia. He doesn't like notice you at first because he's just looking at Sylvia. Well, he's like, "Oh, hello, ma'am. How can I help you? Do you want something a little bit warm to drink on this cool spring morning or afternoon time? It's time."
Sylvia's gonna look down at Gorglab and be like, I'll take 1 drink for this.
Get the strong wine.
Do not get trying to investigate. You get drunk after.
Oh, another lady. Oh.
Yeah, except for that one's 6 foot tall and they're intimidated.
Looks up.
6'6". Just, oh look, another lady just side-eye back to looking for her.
Okay, so you pay 2 silver and get a mug of like real like strong hot booze.
I give it to Gorglub.
Gorgon with his bread and his wine.
Yep.
Sipping wine and eating bread.
The next stop, we go to fucking cheese.
Okay. You know what I'll do?
I mean,
Along with that as well.
mm-hmm.
I'm a shapeshift.
You're gonna shape shift into a hot lady.
Shapeshift with fat ass tits.
Oh God.
Yes,
she's
the
tall.
charisma bonus.
She's
well-
gonna be tall.
He's gonna be the perfect woman.
He's still, before he notices you, he's still talking to Silva, like, oh, what can I help you with, ma'am? It seems you and your friends are looking for something.
I actually don't remember what we were looking for.
A place called
Which
Doom
is why my
something.
character fits me so perfectly with a -1.
I was trying to find art that is like goblin art that is the definition of like scrungly. You know what I mean?
The DC
You know what I
was
mean, like,
10,
when
so
it's
like if you like
scrumbly,
can
yeah.
manage to bring out the words.
Well, what are we looking for?
You-
Stall.
Gorgod's gonna
shadier
whisper to you.
section, Dune.
Oh, we're looking for Dune.
Dune. Ah. Yeah, I can think of that. There's this lady. She runs a bookstore called Amberdune. What was her name again?
Hey, look, it's a last name.
Yeah. Hey, look, it's an one lady, what's her name? Corvala? Yeah, she runs Amberdune Books. Her head's covered, so I haven't seen her fully, but she does have some like awfully sharp features. He kind of says like hiccuping, and then he looks over to Rave, who is now a hot lady, and he whistles.
I don't know why, but Rave turning into a hot woman just makes him smack him and tell him to turn back.
That's fine. Let the changeling be changeling. It's...
Because of the outfit having the boob window, it's like extra. Like, and
Yeah.
there's like
forgot
side
about that.
boob too, because of the way the like, or well, not quite side boob because he has like a black undershirt, but like you can see like part of the like black undershirt showing through the side of like the robe
Yeah.
thing.
Wow.
Because like half of his pecs show through
Oh, yeah,
that
have you-
anyways.
Yeah, I see that.
See,
He did not think that through.
Well, he gave me an AI
as
art piece
window,
for it. I
it's like a
Yeah,
interpreted it the way I
AI
wanted
window
to.
Basically,
It just
tits
works.
out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It is a good unisex outfit, yeah.
Yeah,
It works.
it works. Rave Crowley.
Jesus Christ.
Does she have
Yeah.
long hair or short hair?
She's gonna have that long, like, curly hair.
So she's pretty much like a color swatch Madam Raven then, because you also decided to go tall too.
Mm-hmm. She's gonna just walk up to the guy and just like, just say,
I mean, he's already given us the impression. Also, you can cut out. Or you turn on your voice mod.
May I acquire a drink from you?
He's almost there.
You're almost there, yeah.
Oh my, I couldn't refuse such a pretty lady. 2 SP, please. And he what would you like to drink? I got tea, I got beer, I got wine.
Tea would be nice.
Tea would be nice. He gives you like your to-go cup of hot tea.
I don't want cute goblins. Give me the scrungly ones.
Scrungle!
Thank you,
Give me
kind
ones that
sir.
remind me of a hairless fucking cat.
What in the fucking hell?
He's
Scrungly little
trying to
cat.
find a picture for Mushika to represent Mushika.
I'm looking for scrungly Shino.
Meanwhile, Mushika like hogtied in the carriage.
Well, no, he's probably not hog-tied. He's just tied up that night to, just,
But though he's kind of not willing fully to like go out and about because he's like kind of wanted by the thieves guild. Okay, so you guys acquire your wine and are told of the location of Amberdoon books.
well, yeah, that is our next stop then. Unless you want to wander around, Mona.
I mean, I don't give me that option. I will wonder.
If you want to wander another deepa. You end up back at the bread store.
I feel like at that point, Madame Raven would probably pull me away.
Autumn gives like a little wave to Gorogleb.
Gargleb waves back.
Why is Yoda in here? Yoda is not what I need. Yoda does not bring images of scrungly. Yeah, there we are. I found it.
Okay.
There we go. That brings images of scrungly.
Oh god.
Do you disagree, Soul? Would you describe that guy as scrungly?
Kind of makes me think of the Grinch. The
And
eyes.
now
though.
you've already just gave him Grinch vibes.
But the eyes. That one.
Oh, the one.
Bro, it
above.
looks like you'll cut your toes off just for fun.
Well, it's either that or I find cute little goblinoid girls, and that's not what I need currently.
But you could.
No,
Yes.
this is a dude, a goblin dude. I want my scrungly little goblin.
The AI really fucked up those toes on that goblin girl.
Yeah. Yeah, either fucks up hands or toes, but
Yeah, the hands are almost there, but the toes.
it does give the little shit energy though.
Yeah.
Just give her a pair of shoes. Should be
Just
fine.
give her-
Put the dogs away.
That's a little too scrungly. This little guy is not scrungly. This guy is grotesque.
That's a like a
What the-
that's a bugbear that's like too skinny.
Bro's infected by some
Yeah.
disease.
What the fuck?
It's an infected bugbear.
He's from Fallout 76.
Okay, but so
Just say Fallout. Why specifically 76?
because that's the Yeehaw West Virginia one. Extra
And it's
scrungly.
also shit.
Stress. So how would you like your goblin? I'd like them with the extra scrungly, please.
Okay,
I want him to sprinkle with a little bit of Detroit.
So, although it's located out of the way in an out-of-the-way corner of the wide, Amberdoon Books always has a few customers perusing the wares. The market stall is stocked with legitimate but commonplace books, and then as well as some other books that are extra rare and expensive. The stall does not sell spell books.
Damn.
Damn. If only we had a wizard that would give a shit.
Right, first shift. Let's see. Doesn't say when they. 4 hours long. Okay.
Silver, you're going to get this one because I don't know why this is here. I'm trying to find normal goblins.
What about goblins?
I'm trying to look for scrungly goblins, and this popped up. This is not scrungly.
What does scrungly mean?
Well,
Look at the
scrungly.
second to last, and then like the two middle images.
So ugly.
No, scrungly.
Ugly in a cute way.
Yeah, like looking at them, like you can't describe that as ugly,
Are you
but
sure
it's
that
not. It's definitely not cute. Not the last one. The last one was like horrific. Like scrungly is that like midpoint between like not cute to being cute, and to actually want
Like hairless dogs.
Hold on, I'm just gonna put this in the normal chat. Fuck it, I'm not.
That
gonna
just
send it
isn't
to
cute.
Silver. There we go. This is just randomly in there for the AI art. Just that's not what I need. We do not need a big-titted goblin.
Yes, we know.
I mean,
Hold on. Also, it is in fact a word.
Oh, it was in fact a word?
Yes, adjective scrunkly. It is comparative to scrunklers, super scrunklist. It's an internet slang one though, so whatever. Cute in a quirky, scruffy, or disheveled way. Scrunkily.
God, not
What the
that
fuck is
dog.
with the dog frog? Zena.
That was not my doing.
I googled ugly dog, and it's one of the ones that came up, and I would consider that scrungly.
Oh, there you go.
What other ones are there?
Would this count?
That guy's a little too shoveled.
Yeah.
Oh.
We gotta get that disheveled, because it was like a thiefy goblin. So that's why I'm looking for scrunkily. I think this is scrunkily. Close to what Silver put, but a little bit less refined. Scrunkily. Anyway, the bookshop. We have found it. Is it a stall or is it like a
It's like a stall. It's like set up and like not like sturdily. Let's see.
I don't know why, but that one just reminds me of a one.
Okay, so it's a stall. There are two men manning the stall. They're like tan and have brown hair.
Who wants to do the talking? Because if I do it, I'm just going to be straightforward with them.
Girl Club.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's lime.
You're still carrying me, right?
It's lime.
Yeah, I'm still carrying it.
Hi
No,
there,
I'm
I'm looking for a
obviously gonna
book
bend out.
that'll turn into a spider.
The guy like at the stall kind of like looks at you funny, and then kind of like raises an eyebrow.
Oh, this is really cool books. I need one.
Oh, I'm sorry, little friend. I can't really help you much with that. I haven't heard of such a strange book before.
What was the name
Damn,
of it?
that's
again?
unfortunate. I was gonna pay good money too.
Yeah, I insight that, Zenon.
Yeah. Let me see what there.
I don't
May
think
I
it's
threaten
fireball.
him with a firebolt?
Don't
No!
That's so fucked up.
don't start with threats. If you're gonna use threats, it's gotta be at the end. D4 was not meant to be there.
Let me see. Let me make this sheet better.
You know what? Fuck it, I'm not meant to talk about. Do whatever the fuck you want. If you fuck this up, I'm just going to stab you.
See?
Not you, Silver.
I have to GM it
Hi.
because the sheet These sheets have no ambiguity.
You gotta fuck up pretty hard, Silver. The other ones don't.
I'm just here.
Supposed to have that one.
Well, you heard him here, Saul. Let's cause calamity.
Oh damn, he actually
Ow,
got
ow.
a 9.
I'll
What are
stop.
you doing?
Yeah, I might throw the slime at him.
Well, he got a 9. You can tell he's nervous and that he's like sweating bullets. He's like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
He was just gonna stare at over the shoulder of Sylvia. Sort of lean. Still not telling the truth. Just trying to whisper that basically to Grogolev and Sylvia.
Gurgle.
I mean, he got a 9. They might just know.
Yeah.
Passive perception's higher. Not by much, but it's higher.
Passive insight, technically.
I mean, I can insight.
Well, what is the passive insight? 'Cause I feel like that would still be.
My
We can
passive
tell.
is
Let's
10.
just say we can tell.
Come on, man, I really need the book.
I know, I need the book. Kurt Club's so desperate for this book.
Let me get my my manager. It's like he kind of like steps into the back of the stall, and, like pulls the other like guy who's like working with him in the back, and they start like whispering shit at each other.
Maybe perception
Yeah.
to overhear the conversation.
I'm just looking at the stuff in the stall.
I was gonna say, hey, could I have you provide the help action?
Yeah.
If that's possible, Zenon.
Yeah. You put your like ear up to her shoulder, and somehow it magnifies the sound. You like touches like,
Just like put like the ear up to
Well, I
her
mean, I
back.
would find it funny if she could actually hear it just because of what she is. And it's just like, oh yeah, sure, here.
Yeah, and you whisper
Not
to
actually
her.
paying attention.
Yeah. The audio is like conveyed.
Dang.
23.
They're asking about the spider books. Fuck. What should we do? We should call Kavala, right? Yeah, we should call Kavala. I don't know what to do without Kavala. Can't do anything without Kavala. Okay, it's like, and then when he comes back, he's like, my friend here will go get our manager, and she will speak to you. Yes. Yes. Okay. He like one of them like runs.
Awfully skilled for someone who has nothing to hide.
I probably would have suggested
I do
sending
not
someone with them.
have the authority to speak on such matters. I apologize. You will have to wait for our manager. So like the other guy like scurries off and goes and gets the manager.
Sylvia's gonna look at the books.
Okay. So like I said before, they're mostly common books. There are some like more rare books in there. You actually find a copy of the Maziporf book.
I also find it funny that the way Grogolev has approached this technically doesn't make it seem like we are negative part.
Investigating.
You've done pretty well in that department.
I wonder what
Although
happens.
granted, the guys are
if
still shitting themselves.
The book seems to be like normal. If you open it, you can like read in it. You find an excerpt that talks about the weave, and it says, all magic depends on the weave, an interface between casters and raw magic that is governed by Mistra, god of magic. Arcane spellcasters access the weave directly, while divine spellcasters are granted access to it via their deities and ideals. Damage to the weave can cause unimaginable destruction, as evidenced by the spell Plague of 1385. The year of blue fire.
In fact,
I'm gonna
the
show it
spell
to
plague and all that is technically a time where Mishra died. Which after the second time Mistra died, Mistra's not holding up the weave anymore because apparently Mistra dies too often.
Wasn't there
Mistra's
like
not-
different Mistras?
Yes,
It's like a title or something, or like she like took over someone's body. I don't know.
at this point, yes, Mistra is basically a title that is granted to someone who is now the god of magic.
Yeah.
The other two times was still actual Mistra, but Mistra each reincarnation is a different Mistra.
I think I also watched a video about something about like her chosen at one point. Like there's like a chosen by Mistra who is
There's
like
several.
yeah, but like the main chosen who is like the leader of like the magic tower or some shit. I don't know.
I don't know that.
And there was,
but I
like,
do know there is many creatures.
Grand Mage or
blessed to
something.
be a Mistra.
Like the Grand Mage or something. I don't know what it's actually called, but whoever has that like power is like her like saint or whatever. But if you kill that person, you gain the power. And so there was like a night where like the title exchanged hands like 40 times. Because some dude like made a bunch of clones of himself and killed the guy and planned to then kill the clone. But then all the clones like killed each other. And then that guy got killed because he was weakened from doing the clone spell. And it passed around a couple more times before it like ended up whoever I think currently has it. I don't know. And there's some like sort of new rule change. There was some sort of rule change after that night.
Yeah, I wonder why. Anyway, books.
Yeah, so
Thanks
yeah.
for, like, saying that fun fact.
All the information we just said is somehow contained within the book that Sylvia's reading.
Hey. I don't understand the look of it. It's fine. Like, I understand what it's saying, but I'm not into magic, so it's just like, I don't know.
But so while you're like perusing the books, a woman who's like wearing a like she's covered like where is it they say they're from? They're from like a different country.
Exotic fabrics.
I mean, like she's like kind of dressed like a
Exotic butters.
like a Sikh a little bit in the image.
Frozen. I don't know.
Let's see. Where does it say that they're from? Is it in the? It's in here, I think. They're from Nidalia or Dahlia. Nidalia is where they're from.
Certainly somewhere.
Which I think is like I think it might be like a Middle Eastern like themed area, because like how there's like the Asia themed area where all the monks are from or whatever. No, it doesn't. So the only information about it is this quest.
Somewhere from somewhere. It's
Yeah.
not relevant.
Yeah. So, the lady who comes is wearing a hijab. I finally remembered the word for the head thing.
Man. Oh, is their face showing or is it like full...
Her face is showing. And it's like a purple hijab. Like dark purple. Okay, so she comes and she's like, "Oh, well, my employee here told me something, and I want to just confirm. What was it you asked for, my friends?"
You know, one of them spider changing books.
Yes. Where is it you ever heard that we sell such a thing?
I heard it from a friend of mine. He said he like came here or like around here.
What is it you want such a thing for?
I don't know. He just asked me to go get another one for him.
Persuasion, I guess. to say that you truly want to buy one of her spider
I feel like
books.
that's deception.
Deception. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
deception.
Do you
So
actually
is this like
do you-
sincerely wanting to buy one, or is
Yeah. Do you sincerely want one, or are you like deceiving her?
Kind of both.
Yes, the deception.
He really wants a spider book.
Yes, the +6. Damn it. Outrubbed.
Who sent
Me
you?
over here just reading a book while holding the slime. And he fails a deception check.
Who sent you? She like it's serious.
You know, that Vala.
I do not believe
How
all
much
that
is this
is.
book?
Oh, that one. She turns ever the salesperson. Where is the price for that one?
It's hard to turn her towards her because she's holding Core Club.
Yeah.
The one that
She
just started
looks
to see
up towards you, then rather, that book, 250 gold.
Half of the expense of Spider book.
She looks you guys over and realizes that there's no like negotiating out of this.
I don't think Venom is like outwardly hostile,
Yeah.
but like
Well, that's why
there's
she's
no
like
way of
you know.
negotiating out of the talking about the
Yeah,
spider.
yeah.
I think the least hostile looking one is literally probably Sylvia at this point.
Yeah, I think that
I'm still a girl, so I'm not threatening at all. I just want to say threatening.
The
She,
least
though,
threatening character
you wanted
of the
it,
party
you
of
wanted
women.
You wanted to throw a fireball at a book stand.
Sheena, buddy. Just
That
because you
never
have
happened.
tits doesn't make you less intimidating.
Uh,
You just now have counterbalance.
That's
Now
kind
you
of
got
it.
back problems.
That's fine. I'll use magic.
she's like, what is your reason for inquiring about the spider books?
Because
I'll be honest, they ran away.
I accidentally killed one.
I believe our reasoning in the end is not a malicious reason. It's just a matter of the people who are funding this expedition do not want more books of this sort showing up at their doorstep.
I guess persuasion, maybe as a group.
Sure. Do we want... Rogue
I mean, I should have just said I killed one, so.
I mean, like, it's a baby creature that's, like, easy to kill. It's not gonna intimidate her.
Persuasion.
Yeah, sure.
Persuasion. What the fuck?
Persuasion. Oh, gee, now I roll high, huh?
Why is it? Oh wow, me and Gore Club are the ones over here just like persuasion.
I mean, mine's just straightforward.
Yeah, I'm just over here like I killed one.
So she kind of like face palms a little bit, but like drags her hand across her face, and then like takes a deep breath and says, "Listen, I really need the money. So I may or may not have created counterfeit books using a special spell that I learned. But my family really needs the money."
That is an interesting predicament. Basically, it's the same thing the last person who we talked to said.
Everyone needs money. That's kind of the theme here.
Yeah.
Everyone's poor and struggling.
We need money.
Yeah, we're fucking well off for common folk.
I think she might need the exact same amount of money you need for the exact same reason, but thinking about
What
it.
the?
Right, I guess does it say
I need money for those for that shard thing.
Thought you
I
were gonna say
think
for this
For
book.
the same reason that Grogolem needs money. I
Yeah,
think
rather, yeah.
Violet- It is not necessarily a problem if you have a need for money. All you're here is to make sure none of the books get to the location that we are operating from.
May I ask where it is my books have ended up to cause such an issue that they would send people to investigate the cause?
Just a little known place called Candlekeep.
Oh, jeez.
On totally separate occasions.
Her face drops even like more. Like
Realizing, the one spot they probably should go.
yeah. Everyone is okay. Yes.
I do not believe anyone had died.
I know a guy who died.
I think everyone died.
I believe that was outside of this event, Gargoyle. If anything, I believe that was from the statue he had.
Let's see, what does it say about her reasoning? Like, you guys pick. There is a negotiation option, but it.
But we already fucked it up.
Or no, you've done it so much that she has like nothing to say for herself.
But like, this is the situation, and how is that our problem? But who sent you? The people who literally deal with books. Fuck.
Let's see.
All I can say is it's a good thing that I'm Raven is not their old self. It's just been, cool, the problem. Bang. Problem solved.
Okay, and so she says I could sell to you the true books because in order to make the forgeries, I did have to have in my possession the true books.
Do we just kind of looking at the party? Did we need to get to the books for it?
I didn't understand the part before, but they were supposed to ask you to bring them the actual books, but they never actually asked you, so you don't, for just to investigate the source.
I mean, we can also say, hey.
But they're like 250 a pop, and you need 3.
It's like 800 something gold that we do not have.
Damn.
I can sell you the actual books.
So she can settle for less, but it doesn't say how to do that negotiation.
Whatever, I was just kind of staring. I believe one of our main goals was just to investigate the occurrence. Though, I would imagine if we go back empty-handed, they will be unhappy. And I don't believe we have enough gold amongst us to pay for all 3.
What's the other thing? Because it also says you can help her, like, revive the person she wants to revive, but I don't know how that works out.
Probably help funding it. Which, damn, sounds like, again,
Yeah.
not Madame Raven's problem.
Yeah, I'm busy doing something else.
It says, the characters can reach a peaceful agreement with Kovala and the Amber Dunes through civil conversation. For example, the party could help them come up with another way to raise money, offer assistance with the goal of resurrecting Nadilia, or pay a fair price for the real books.
Do you want to trade the books for Angry Changeling? Might sell for a lot.
What?
And then
I mean, unironically, if you had like a changeling that could be sold in that way, changelings would be like top dollar to like a thieves or spy guild.
Let's go.
No, we're not selling Shino.
That's wrong.
I don't know. He's in the perfect form that you could probably give him to a brothel for a high price.
I'm still in that form.
True.
I forget.
I have it pushed back.
Or not forget. Earlier, I just said that you left the guy in the carriage, but did you actually bring the goblin with you or not?
I mean, if he has actively wanted, we probably would have kept him in the carriage. Are we able to move the carriage through this environment?
I'm deciding if he's like. I guess maybe you dragged him along with you and just like didn't care about. He didn't care about the Thieves Guild. He seems kind of spooked by the Amber Dunes. Just like their presence kind of spooks him, it seems like, you can tell, but that's about all you can like gather. I guess her. Wait 1 sec. Because you wait. Where are you at on the thing? Okay. I could spell.
Then I'm checking the book to see if there's a way.
No, I'm Googling. I'm not Googling. I'm asking you directly. I sent you a DM.
Ooh, sliding in his DMs now,
That's up to you. If you feel like that is a thing that should be, then go for it. But I don't think that's a base thing. But it's probably able to be like noticed by others.
What is it? Because if you like let Mashika go, let's see. But how does it? Okay, no, he heard rumors about it. Never mind. That's how Mashika knows. But so Mashika knows a thing. But so yeah, Mashika just seems like skeeved out by these people, but that's about it.
Well, given that we were just told to investigate currently, the job we have done is mostly complete, though I'd imagine we might be sent back here later for the actual books. Or who knows, you might get someone worse than us.
She like kind of bows down and she's like, I deeply apologize for any sort of inconvenience my actions may have caused for you and Candlekeep. As like the guys in the back are kind of like packing up the bookstall.
Ready to fucking flee. You said the price of the books was something high.
It's 250 per book. Yeah.
But sadly, we do not have the coin for that. Though, if I might ask, you said you were in the need of money.
Yes. Someone dearly important to me and my family has passed away, and we desperately wish for them to return to us. Wait. Let's talk about the process for that.
Oh. How evil do I want the Raven to be in the current moment? Because something passed my mind that's not incorrect, but damn would it be backhanded. Right. Remember how I said the basic commoner could, like, a gold is, like, savings, basically? Because commoners often get paid in, like, silver or copper. Most of the time, copper. They don't get paid a lot. Which is, like, I think a luxurious life is literally a gold.
You gonna go around robbing people?
No! What just passed my brain is doing the equivalent of, you know you're only going to be The only adventurers are going to be buying the books. Eventually, someone is going to have a misfortune and take it personally. And I'm wondering how evil I wish to do Madame Raven at the moment. Because it's not necessarily evil, but yeah.
I'm trying to think if, because like they were like, I thought I read something about them doing a ritual to like bring their person back to life, but I can't find that.
It was totally resurrection.
Um, no, I guess the ritual is the other thing for making the fake books is a ritual spell. Is what it is. I think they just want to pay to revive the gal. So yeah, so she promises she won't do it again, but her dudes are like in the back, like packing back up. Do you just leave them be, or do you like?
What's the rest of the party feel like?
Yeah.
We could keep talking. We could just leave them.
I'm still reading the book that I'm holding.
A voice kind of like in your head, you hear like, "Feed me."
Eh? I do?
That have malicious intent.
Yeah, since you're holding the book.
I'm gonna like, no, that book's probably gonna get thrown. Thrown or dropped? No, it's getting thrown.
Do a strength check. How much
Okay.
health did it have?
Wow!
She's just like me.
I was too surprised. I just went, ah!
It's supposed to be at half though.
Sylvia, you alright?
Oh. Yeah, the book just kind of like scatters to the ground. Oh, and then the bookstore owner, she's like, "Oh, I apologize. That's one of them." And she kind of like goes and like she walks up to it and like picks up the book and then kind of like squeezes it a little bit and it turns into like the plasmic orb that you saw before with the other spider books. But then this one kind of just like fizzles away.
Is there a reason why you are using spiritual entities to make books aside from scamming?
It's the only ritual spell that I'm aware of that can create an object that appears to be what it is not, with the like least amount of like damage possible.
Do you know another way of having a book be copied? Quill and paper.
Are all your books like this?
Only the expensive ones.
The ones that only adventurers would buy. No,
An adventurer
people
won't
with
get
actual
hurt.
coin. The adventurer might not get hurt, but let's say they are an older individual who bought the book for their family.
She kind of like acts like shyly nervous towards
Terrible if someone bought a book from you.
towards your
being an
statements.
adventurer.
She bows down again and she's like, "I apologize deeply for any harm that may have been caused by mine or my family's actions."
No, I was just using it as an example. Nothing like that has happened yet, but I'd imagine someone who is advanced in age, who had been adventuring, is much stronger and much more willing to hold a vendetta.
Perception real quick. Just for Madame Raven.
Let's see. Oh,
She clicks her tongue and kind of like makes like a noise, but she's like still like bowing down pretty like servilely.
is it noticeably like that sort of tone of
She wants this encounter to be over as quickly as possible so they can book it.
oh, come on. If you're going to act like it, at least try not to click your tongue it.
I deeply apologize for any sort of issue you have with my attitude.
I'm sorry that you found me to be a bitch.
Yeah,
I'm sorry that you do not lie. I have been told that kindness is a very good medicine. After all, kindness does not forget.
Indeed. She's like, she kind of looks at the sky, like maybe she pulls out a what would it be, a sundial or something. She's like, oh, would you look at the time? Yeah, would you look at the time? I'm so sorry. It's such a hassle to pick up the stall before the curfew. I need to get started on that right away.
Xander, you caught what I was doing there, right?
Partially, you're trying to guilt her, or just saying that like if she like does anything about it, she'll be sorry.
A little bit of both. A little bit of A, a little bit of B.
Yeah, so she like continues to like pack up her things and kind of like says, well, if you're done here, we really need to pack up our things before curfew. So if you will, please kindly leave.
I mean, we are just in the street, Elena.
You're just gonna watch them back up. Okay, they pack up their cart and then they like.
If everyone else is fine with that, I'm just wanting to make these people probably a little fearful.
They pack up their things and then they like get the cart all ready to go and then they go. The three of them are gone.
Anything?
What? Oh, if they dropped anything?
Yeah. Did they miss anything? Because they seemed like they were in a rush.
Yeah, you can roll a perception for yourself. I'll like do a roll on the pickpocket table to see what they dropped.
Oh god.
No, you can't find anything.
Before they do fully like leave, Everyone will ask the goblin because they seemed uncomfortable what they were fretting about.
Or are you gonna ask? So you what? How do you ask Mashika?
Like I just said, like what are you fretting about? You just like they're not just like fidgeting a little, yeah.
Those things are scary as all shit, man.
Is it human?
They've never been human.
Is they like you?
They're worse.
Eyebrow raise.
He kind of he whispers like to you what they are. I don't know.
What did he say?
He called them gay.
I gotta figure out how to spell it.
Those people are scarier than normal people. They're homosexual. Yeah, the other way around, I see.
He's like kind of like those things are never people. And like the most he'll say out like kind of out loud with the potential of them hearing him.
Mm-hmm. A question: how noticeable is their cart?
Or their cart, or the
the cart that they're like packing all the stuff into.
It has like a lot of like kind of like interesting fabrics on it or whatever because they are like foreign. So like the design is different than like the other like Swords Coast style carts.
Never will like look at their stuff. Well, I'm feel like I need to go acquire some goods while we are here. If you all wish, you could get an inn or something. After all, we are in a town and a market.
It's only actually noon. Like her saying it was like,
I know.
and I'm just saying
I
it's like noon. I'm just saying that you've
fully
got like
aware.
time to shop at the wide.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
basically what Madame
yeah.
Raven is saying too.
Well, so while Madame Raven does her stuff, what does everybody else do?
I follow Mother Raven.
Basically, she was
Basically
saying,
carrying
"Hey,
Gargleb.
yeah, I was asking like, hey, do you guys want to do some shopping around? Go acquire an inn for us."
Gurglub's going wherever I go at this point. I'm still carrying him.
Yeah, Gargleb's been carried. He comfy.
You comfy?
Similarly, you turned your backs, and like Madame Raven is gone, assumably.
Yeah. She's basically saying, hey, I'm going to step away to do something. Probably like buy something that's unscrupulous to not get the entire party, convicted if it goes wrong or something like that.
Convicted.
But this is said like, hey,
At
fine.
that point, it's basically just telling Sylvia stay with everyone else.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for. Yeah, without directly saying, hey, stay with them. Like, hey, go
Okay.
shop around and find like a
Sure,
tavern or
we'll
something.
wander about and see what we find. Though, just remember, you left Sylvia unsupervised.
I left Sylvia in the supervision of 2 other sorcerers. So she knows in Gorgaleb's problem if you fuck up currently.
Oh no. Gargleb's problem if everyone fucks up now.
Oh, it's fine.
Dude,
Is
this
it?
I'm gonna
gonna
go find
be-
that inn.
Oh, you're gonna go find the end. Gorgle.
When we hear about some strange arson happening, we're gonna know what's happening.
So basically, Rave just wandered off to go find the end.
You can
We're
roll
gonna
another
get there.
D5 to find another stall.
We're
Sure.
gonna get to the inn later tonight, and it'll be
I'm
one
gonna-
room.
I'm gonna laugh if I end up going back to the Team Bread shop again. Nope, we went back to
No,
the
you're
drink.
back at the alcohol store.
I imagine we can eventually
I don't
like,
need to
rotate
eat
through
your
the
treats
shops.
though.
What are the other shops?
The other shops are a antique store, a gym store, and a like arcane store.
I'll buy Gorglub one drink. It's fine.
Yes. We love the strong stuff.
So that's 2 silver for that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And now back to wondering while Gorglub's just drinking.
So yeah, there's a gym store, an antique store, and a wizard hut thing, or it's called Wizards of the Wide, a tent bursting with dozens of arcane focuses, spell scrolls, including scrolls, and then 3. 3 is the Gems for All, a shop with a variety of gemstones worth 50 GP or less.
Shiny.
Shiny up, you find this like a jewelry store with a bunch of gems.
We'll go in and look.
Okay. Everything is behind glass.
That's fine.
That's so sad.
I mean, what is she gonna do? She's holding a slime in her hands.
No, the glass isn't for you.
I'm pretty sure I could probably rest my hand on it and it crack.
Okay. So while Sylvia and Gorgleb are like window shopping, what does Rave do?
Try to find the inn.
You try to find an inn.
Yep.
There's this great one up in Waterdeep.
Yeah, they just leave town real quick.
Yeah, travel for another 5 days. Where's the day-to-day expenses? What type of inn? Where's the inn price? Day-to-day expenses. Oh, yeah, okay. So, how good of an inn are you looking for?
A run-of-the-mill inn. Nothing expensive, if we can't
So-
afford it.
Comfortable inn. It's you find a place that's 8
Yeah.
SP a night. So you find a 8
Alright,
SP
not bad, not bad.
priced inn. Okay. Yeah. So you want me to say your part out loud, Shrimp, or just try to type it out to you?
It's up to you. You can say it out loud if you want the rest of them to.
What is the thing that they, where they live? Dilapidated hovel with wooden walls. Okay,
I mean, we could say the first part out loud, but I have Raven left to track the people to
Yeah.
figure out where they were operating from.
Yeah, so you follow their cart, and, you follow them to the Blackgate district, down a narrow street, where there's a little dilapidated hovel with wooden walls. And they, like, kind of, like, load into there, and they, like, you hear them, like, more people in there, like, conversing. Like, kind of just saying, should we go? Should we just, like, hope they leave?
Is there, like, any, like, cracks in the roof or, like, the
Yeah.
walls that are, like,
Yeah.
seeable?
Yeah. I'll say, yeah, you can, like, kind of peek in, and it's just, like, a... kind of, like, it's a dilapidated home.
I'm peeking.
And they're just kind of like, how many dudes are in there? So there's like 7 people in this home. And they're all kind of just discussing about like what their next step should be. And they, for now, have decided just to like halt operations for a couple of days. And like, see how things unfold. Because they already like spent a lot of like money and resources to get to Baldur's Gate.
Mm-hmm. A question, because everyone would probably understand basic laws. What they're doing is super illegal, right?
I think it is just like selling false goods, wouldn't it?
Probably, yeah.
I don't know if the creature itself is illegal or not.
Well, not the
Huh?
creature side, the others.
They're certainly defrauding people of thousands, like, or not thousands, hundreds of gold.
Mhm. That's the part I was asking, like, hey, is that...
Yeah, that'd be illegal because they're like defrauding like customers.
Do I see any, like, the original books inside the building?
You can see like there's what room does she use? There's like a study. Which number is that? A4. Okay. Yeah, there's a study, like a small study. A large wooden desk takes up most of this room. Atop the desk is a quill and bottle of ink set next to a leather-bound journal. A pair of decorative swords hangs on the wall. Behind the desk, there's a single bed tucked against the western wall. I'll say that there's additionally like some like bookshelves there, and you can spot like the titles that were mentioned before. Or the storage room might have it though instead. Let's see. I'll say though that the expensive books are in the study is how I'll say it.
Are they, like... Is it, like, 2 noticeable piles, or is it just, like, 1 pile?
There's just some like books on the shelf, and you can kind of like see that the spine match, or at least one of the spines matches the Mazzy Force book that you've seen before.
Yeah. Until late at night, when everyone will keep observing.
They just kind of
Basic.
go about like basic like living things then.
Yeah. Does the lady ever, like, go back into, like, the study to...
I'm trying to think of how she would.
'Cause I'm curious if I can spot them getting the books from somewhere.
Oh, you also find out that they have a storage room, though, too. So for a corner with 2 stacked wooden trunks, the walls of this room are lined with half-empty bookshelves. Oh, no, okay, that's where the actual books are. They're actually in the storage room, is where you see them. It does say that the legitimate books are in the storage room. So whether you see it in the storage room. But if you watch her in her study, this is where, like, the gal sleeps. What do they have a reason to do the other thing?
Just curious if I could spot them doing it to see how. Because if it's like a non-intrusive ritual, sure, fine, whatever. But if it's like sacrifice this creature in order to make a book,
yeah. So yeah.
I'm wondering the the illegal ability of the ritual they're doing, basically.
Okay, so you watch. She like kind of like it does talk about when she does the ritual. It's briefly telling them. Let's see, because it did talk about like she's the only one that knows the spell.
Oh.
Or no, or that performs the spell rather.
Also, sorry if this is boring to you guys. I thought of it because I was aware of a way that I could follow them without being noticeable.
It should say the name of.
Looks like
You sneaking.
Sneaking.
No, of the ritual. Where is the name of the ritual? Is it like in the part about the? Maybe in the part about what the creature is. Spell or ritual. The magic brings the being. So, the thing is a particular life form created by the spell or ritual. The magic that brings it into being draws on spirit energy from the ethereal plane to give it its true form. Newly formed appears as near to its creator as possible, follows the creator's commands without question, using telepathy to communicate. Just feed. So if you watch her perform the ritual, she like does like the ritual spell, and then a book like appears next to her.
Is there any like verbal commandage, or is it all mental? Because I'm curious if she is like out loud saying, "Hey, become normal X amount of months or time later."
Resurrect. She keep clear of it. The Pax plan is to supplement. I think it's just I guess there would be some maybe like verbal components of just like I call you from like the ether, come to me and take on the form that I desire or something.
So she's not out loud saying anything in particular.
Yeah, she doesn't say the name of the creature or anything.
Well, I was more wondering if she was like saying out loud like a timer or like a time limit on.
Oh no, it just brings it into existence.
That'd be so awkward if there was a time limit, but the book never sold.
I mean, there is
Well,
a
I'd
time
imagine
limit
would
before it
only
like
start
yeah.
once it's sold. She's like within X distance of it.
I think the timer is maybe you see another one like on the shelf like start to break down, and she like dispels it like she did the one in the bookstore, and then like resumes making a different one because like she did dispel the one that Sylvia was holding before.
Question: is there any holes into the storage room that would be, let's say, the size of a cat?
It is a dilapidated building, so there are like ways to get in. And then there was a stealth thing I should have had you roll earlier, but because you were small, I just like let it go. But for this one, since you're going into their house, let's see, they had the stealth on telling them. Yeah, so a stealth check.
Would you say this at advantage as I'm currently a tiny creature?
Yeah.
An itty bitty. Just a little guy.
I would ignore the heavy armor. Yeah, you passed
Yeah.
it with the advantage.
This armor does not stick while I am a bird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you can get into their storage room.
Just nick the 3 books.
How do possessions work? Do they become?
If I shift after having them in my possession, they just become a part of me.
So you turn back,
God.
grab
Yup.
the books. Okay.
And then just fucking leave.
Okay, let's see
And,
how many. Yeah.
Yes, in fact, Madame Raven will also report them to the authorities after doing it.
Let's go through the bookshelves. Decide what the bookshelves.
I am. A fun fact: Madame Raven, technically before the campaign, would be chaotic evil. Madame Raven before the campaign is chaotic neutral. There is a reason why I am playing her as a little bit spicy at times.
Yes.
That's fine.
And also, they are legitimately selling fraudulent wares to people who could legitimately die. Like, a non-adventurer saving up that much, a commoner has 4 health.
Yeah. The creature itself has like 30 health.
Yeah, the book could instantly kill a commoner.
It's fine.
So yeah, they
That's why you don't buy books.
Yeah, you just get the 3 that were like mentioned
Is there
before.
more?
Because it just says the commonplace books that they're legitimate and commonplace books, or it's all the legitimate and commonplace books. So I think legitimate here is referring to like the real versions of the fake books.
I mean, if there's any other books that seem, could I do a perception to see if there's anything else that is shiny, interesting, etc.?
Let me skim. There's like another location that might have.
You said there was fancy swords, but I believe those were in the study, right?
Yeah, those are in the study.
How often is
Oh,
the lady
wait.
in the study?
Never mind. I see now that the books in here are just like they're nice books, but they aren't the ones that you're looking for.
Okay, I thought you said they were.
I thought
the
they were,
reason why
but there.
was
I read further, and there is a place that lists the books are here. The legitimate books, meaning that these are the real books that they sell, and not the fake books that they sell.
Okay.
I apologize for my misreading.
Yeah. Should I
Yeah.
still do like a perception to like look around then to see if I can
Yeah.
like
Other stuff in this room.
yeah, other
There's
stuff.
there's 2 storage trunks in this room. Doesn't say to be able to tell what it is, but yeah. So yeah, perception, and then I'll depending on how high it is.
I roll a 10. I have to roll like a 2 on the dice. Okay, I rolled my passive.
I'll say that's enough. You can since you're like in like animal form or whatever between here, you can smell that one of those trunks smells kind of like death, or the other doesn't.
I hope can I go like? Is there any cracks in the wood of the chests that I can like geek in and see like what's going on with them?
It's the one chest, the first chest. It's like too dark inside from the little crack. Like you can't like there's something pressed up against the wood, so you can't really like tell.
Xenon.
To
make light, could I attempt to do the produce flame spell, but have it be like tiny little bit of flame inside the beak so I can like direct it downward into the chest?
Sure.
Flashlight Raven.
Yeah. So the first chest, no matter what you do, it doesn't like no light seems to be like visible into it. But the second chest, you can like get a little bit of light to go through a crack, and you can see that there's some like coins. Like there's shiny shit in the second chest. There's shinies in the second chest.
Mm-hmm.
But the first chest, no matter what you like shine on it, do you touch either of the chests?
Probably check them out before like touching them, make sure
Yeah,
they're
so-
not like trapped or anything.
So chest one, no matter like how you look at it, it seems solid, and there's like no way to like visually see into it. It looks like a chest, but like it seems like
Do they have like an exterior lock or like a built-in lock?
I would say a built-in lock.
I am unable to check them for traps. Or can I noticing the chest is like, yeah, these are very much not trapped.
The second one certainly looks to be a normal chest that's like not trapped at all, but the first chest is weird.
Hmm. Second chest is the money. First chest is probably like dead body parts of the one they want to revive. Why commit theft? Not yet. I was gonna spend the time trying to like find, like look around via like the outside, via cracks and stuff like that, see if she can like locate any of the books.
Okay, so you
Observe
like
the lady.
yeah.
I'm not stealing anything yet. I'm also curious because you said there was 2 fancy swords. Were those in the study? Or
Yeah, in the
those
study. In the study.
Okay.
So you sneak into the study?
I will make sure that there's no one in there, and if there's like a pattern the lady follows, I will go in it when she's not going to be in it for a bit of time.
Yeah, she steps out, and then you like get in there. She seems to be in like the kitchen conversing with the other like family members.
There's doors like each room, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Squeeze through like the window or something.
Yeah. Might move you independently to the house actually, because there is a map for this. Is like the one place that has a map.
I am sorry that this is taking a bit, but I am getting our books. Because that means we get to benefit from the
I'll pull everybody there, and we can
whatever
just
that
like.
That's fine.
I don't know how this is like shadowed, but come on, why is it not moving? Come on, move. There we go.
I'm blind.
Yeah, I'm like it ought to be like pretty blind. Okay, let's. No, I'm on the wrong view on D&D roll 20. No, I wasn't on player view, and so all of the like hidden shit was visible on the stream view for a moment.
She cheating.
Okay. So, which one is storage room? 5 is I'll pull that guy outside, and I'll put you into 5.
I'm crazy. Said I was viewing the study. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so this is the storage room.
Yeah. I mean, I can sneak out and then like peek through to see if there's any holes in the study to get into the study.
Yeah. Yeah. So like, there's a hole in the wall or whatever. Like, kind of like. It's the hole in the wall happens to be like under the bed even. So I'll just. You can like peek here. Pretend that's a bed. Well, I guess since you're perception check under the bed.
I just need a black map.
Yeah, I'm blind too.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, we're all blind.
Are you gonna make? You can either make them able to see your view, or you can create an eye.
Oh, I'm fucking weird. There it is.
Oh, because also her token's in there, huh? Never mind.
I started laughing. Let me do a thing so I can see via my token instead of being controlled by just me, controlled by all players.
Ah!
What the?
There she is!
Dude, what is
Feel
that
all
face?
There
The
you are,
wide?
That's no, the wide is the name of the location. That's just the picture handout for it.
Yeah, that's the lady.
Oh
But you got
my.
got a handout?
I click show to players. If you go to like you're gonna if it's not showing, you're gonna have to like go to Mazzy Force Mighty Digressions, then the Mazzy Force Mighty Digressions again, and then there should be a handout called the wide.
Yeah. Also, wanted me to roll a perception. I'm presuming she's not in the room because I specifically
Yeah.
without her in the
Yeah.
room. But I just wasn't expecting that face. Also, you all can see where what I am seeing, right?
Yeah, in that little room.
Okay.
The 2x3 room.
Yeah.
Perception. It'd be really funny if the books were under the bed.
Perception. Rather than books, you find that there is a trapdoor under the bed. But you heard her like walk out through the front door, not into the trapdoor.
How heavy is the trapdoor?
Let's see. A trapdoor leads down into the thing. It's concealed beneath the bed. Doesn't say.
It's logical to believe they would put the
Yeah.
actual like expensive books down there. Yeah.
Yeah. Creatures.
So I'm curious if a creature with 2 strength could technically lift the trapdoor enough to get in.
I'll say you can. It's for the sake since you decided to solve this via stealth.
Sneak in. Maybe put like a coin or something to keep it cracked so it's not
As hard to.
open from the
Mhm.
inside.
What, we meant to go in guns blazing or some shit?
It proposes that you do.
So it was basically either spend a lot of money or go in like a madman.
Yeah. And kill her and her entire family. One of the like the way the book calls it is it's that ending is called bloodbath.
Yeah, I'd imagine it would be. Anyway, I am sneaking.
Yep, you sneak in. You snuck into the
Let's roll again
thing.
for you.
Yeah.
You got robbed.
I'm pretty sure narrow descending passage ends in a circular chamber containing 2 padlocked wooden trunks.
Though at the same time, people, if there was a random bird in your house, it's like, why is even in a dilapidated house, it makes sense. It's like, how did the bird get in?
Yeah.
Have you seen where birds get?
What's the bird doing?
Yeah, what the bird doing?
It's just
But though they might sooner eat you upon finding you.
make this biblically accurate real quick. Step. Step.
Okay, so there's 2 trunks in that room.
I'd like to perception to see if there's any traps in the room or on the chests.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, you can do that.
Oh boy. Normal. Also, is the floor down here just dirt?
Yeah, I'll say it's just dirt because it would
Cool, I
make
have
sense.
a way to hide then. Because I have a funny mold earth. I could just make like a little hole and then just go into the hole and cover it with dirt. Cheeky little raven.
Madam Raven's a mole man.
Okay, yeah. So, perception to see what you can find out about the trunks.
No.
It's almost a 19.
So once again, the first chest smells slightly of death. Are you just saying? Are you just seeing if you could get better? It was the.
Oh, but fuck! That was the first. The rolls caught up.
Uh,
Bro was lagging.
Yeah, that was the 11 was the first roll I did anyway, but
uh,
the 27 was the second one I clicked. I was like, okay, this is why it's not clicking.
So the first trunk once again smells slightly of death. This one not quite as strongly as the first, and you are able to like peek into the cracks of this one to see that there is like something wrapped in cloth, and also upon a pile of like gold coins. And then the second one, you can like peek in and see that there's books inside. But they have these ones have padlocks.
So could I check the one with the books for traps?
Okay, what stat would it even be, or you're just saying you check it?
Perception or investigation is what people normally do.
Yeah.
I also have thieves' tools if you would prefer I roll that with like wisdom to check it out.
You can roll with like wisdom on the thieves' tools then.
To detect traps.
yeah.
Fucking.
I mean, it doesn't seem like there's any traps.
I don't know. Well, actually, it's an external lock too.
Yeah,
so
this one's a padlock.
I will, I guess, attempt to pick the lock.
Okay.
Just become,
Let's see.
at least for a little bit, normal Madame Raven.
Yeah.
Because I don't think a crow can, not a crow, a
Yeah.
raven can pick a lock.
I mean, I think a raven could pick a lock. It'd just be a
I
lot of
wouldn't
work.
be surprised. Yeah, it would also be a whole lot louder than just using.
Yeah. Okay, then you can do your two rolls of thieves' tools to open the chest.
Which I believe Dex based on this one.
Yeah.
The one with the books is first.
Mhm.
Because those are what we actually need.
Yeah, you open that one, fine.
I will slightly open it and kind of like slide like a piece of paper or a dagger around like the edge of it to see if it catches on anything.
No, it seems fine. It is, or wait, would it be both of them or just the one? You do see that like there is like a metal lining on the inside though. But that's about it. I don't think it would smell sweet. It certainly would taste sweet if you licked it, but I don't think that would be something you would do.
I don't believe I'm going to lick the chest. No,
Thank you for the follow.
But you could.
I could. I'm not going to. Yeah. And then,
Should roll for your intelligence to see if you would or not.
I don't think Madame Raven's gonna
more-
lick the inside of the chest.
Yeah, no, I'm not. No. Just no. That would
Coward.
be a Sylvia roll.
Okay, the second one you don't manage to open.
I just got a gold and
Maybe,
more,
but I
but I
think
can assume
that
probably cards.
Sylvia would be.
That's
I
fine.
don't think a -1 gives me the right to lick a chest.
Uh,
No,
you
it would
can
be the
additionally
front.
attempt to like to brute force your way through the lock.
Which would probably be very loud.
Yeah, it's up to you if you want to try to break into the second chest or just take the books and go. The chest of the books now has 6 books in it. Let me see which
Can I
which
do,
handout to...
like an Arcana or something like that to see if I can figure out what the weird lump might be? Arcana or like nature or something. It's all that plus one. It's not gonna fucking fail no matter what. But I feel like
yeah.
what would it be? And I'll actually see it.
Like the weird lump in the chest, rather, that you can like, see.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you can do an Arcana, I guess.
Okay.
It does. I don't think it would be a magical item, but perhaps there might be still some like magic within it.
It could also just be like a
Yeah.
lump of flesh. If it's just a lump
I mean, it
of
is just a lump of flesh. Yeah.
Okay.
It once belonged to a spellcaster.
Ah. Hmm. I will.
And it's like a lot of gold in that chest too, but oh well.
How heavy would you say the chests are?
It's lined with lead.
They have anti-scry measures on their chest. Interesting. Or are you just saying that because it was
No,
actually...
that's the actual
it's
reason why.
actually-
That's
okay.
the reason why it's lined with lead. Yeah.
Are you surprised that I knew that? I don't think that I Raven would know that, but yeah. But who followed? Who did it? Tafka. It was Tafka. Welcome. We're doing ED, so I won't give the full spiel, but welcome. Also, thank you. We will see in time. If you're around more than I'll say maybe, but currently I don't immediately add.
I'm surprised they didn't give me that one because it's the same follower I got.
That's pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
No, the same follower that followed Shrimp followed me a second ago
Yeah.
too, but they didn't give me the spiel.
That's pretty funny. But we'll see in time, because I'm not immediately gonna do it, because that's a way to have someone hack it. I'm not saying that you will, but you know. So how heavy are they? Because I have a silly idea.
It contains. How much do gold coins weigh?
Negligible.
Negligible, even with like a good amount.
It's like, I think it would take 100 before it's even like a pound.
There's like 4.5 pounds. Plus a lead chest. Plus, how much do you think a human heart weighs? Another pound?
About a pound. Yeah, they're not. Human hearts aren't very heavy. You can catapult them, so they're less than 5 pounds.
20 pounds then.
Okay. And the other chest, if I take the books out, is basically just a chest.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna take just 2 chests then.
Two
Take the
lead lined
books.
chests.
Yeah, what is... Yeah, well,
You're doing these people so dirty too if you take this chest.
well, you
I
see...
know. It's just the backstory they have is meant to make you kind of like sympathize
Sympathetic?
with them. Yeah, I know. Well, you
Zod,
didn't,
you've
like,
seen
yeah,
Madame
you didn't do
Raven's
anything to like learn it,
backstory.
so it's like not negligible, but
If I could have left the heart, I would have left the heart, but the...
it's sitting on a pile of gold.
Yeah. Heart... I'm just gonna put 4 books.
Mhm. Heart and silk like pouch. Because assumably you'll have Sylvia break it once you get it back. But now you need to get out.
Yeah. I would pick up that chest, tie a little bit of rope on it, put it on my back, and then become a bird again, which will make the chest melt into my form.
Okay, and then as you slip out, you go up the stairs. You kind of peek out. You can kind of she's at the desk, just kind of minding her own business. You're like under her bed.
Is it possible to like creak open the thing without getting spotted?
She seems pretty like into whatever she's doing at the desk, so you can do another stealth check.
Ooh, do I believe in myself?
Or you can just wait like until like she leaves again, but this is her bedroom too.
Mm-hmm. Is all of the floor here dirt?
Probably because it's a dilapidated house, yes.
You know why I'm asking that,
Yeah,
don't
because you're
you?
gonna tunnel out.
Well, not out just yet. I will in fact mold earth to make tiny tunnels, because I can affect up to 5 feet, but I do not have to do the entire 5 feet. And make a small like tunnel that will... I'll just cancel the effect behind me to reclose it, to check the storage room once again. Well, Xenon, how shiny are the swords?
The decorative swords on the wall. There's decorative swords on the wall.
Okay. It's depending on how sparkly they might be. I might wait and go out normally and steal them as well, but we'll see.
Ravenbrain go burr.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta indulge your base urges of theft. And also, I'm not playing Party Mom nor a good person, technically, so I can do this.
So you wait for Kavala to leave.
Yeah.
You hear, like, Ming kind of being rowdy in, like, the next room over, so she goes to like, settle down her guys.
Yeah, I'll store, like, the chests and stuff outside, because I probably, like, move those in the meantime. All the chests.
Okay.
The two with gold, and then... Oh, that third one have gold that also smelled of death. Now I'll leave that one.
Okay.
Well...
First, are you gonna? So you throw the other chest out, the two chests out, or the one chest out the window, rather, or did you go back for the
mold earth tunnel shift back when I am outside in like a safe-ish spot? Put the chest down like behind a barrel or something, and then repeat that.
Okay, and then you're back in the room, and you're like staring at the swords.
I do a. Would it be like a perception to appraise the swords to see how like good they are? They're not looking for magic. I'm looking for like, would this be worth taking?
You can like perceive. Yeah, you can perceive the swords. Are you currently in a crow while you're perceiving the swords, or are you like human?
Definitely just hiding as crow.
Okay. They're decorative swords.
Hmm. Those are animated swords, aren't they?
Not that.
They wouldn't do it to it, but
they're not animated swords.
I mean, whatever. We'll probably like fly up like as quietly as possible to like peck at them.
If you you peck at the sword and it kind of like wiggles a bit, and a translucent like tendril kind of comes out and like reaches towards you, and you hear "Feed me."
Do I know if I can communicate back?
You haven't tried yet with any of them yet.
I will attempt to hear, just like gently flying.
It just keeps saying, "Feed me, need life."
If you follow my will, I can feed you.
It's gonna feed me, it questions, and then it kind of like grabs on you, and like do you let it like grab onto you?
She's not staying close enough to let it.
If you let it touch you, it's gonna take some
No,
life.
she is aware of how these things work.
No, it's kind of just incoherent. Feed me, take life. It doesn't seem like it's gonna listen to your like instructions.
Can I tell if the sheaths are also?
Yeah, it's like part of it.
Okay. So any part I poke at just becomes tendril-like, and then would eventually shift back.
Yeah, because it says like it attacks any intruders, but like I don't think they can like perceive that you're an intruder because you are a creature.
Because I am a bird. Yeah, given that they are not a actual set of swords, I will leave them for now and theft the chests that have gold and.
Okay, you take off and you return.
Quietly, can I lock pick is the question. Like, because I'm curious about that chest that had like the stench in it.
You can attempt to go back there, but you kind of hear that they're being kind of rowdy, like in the hallway and stuff, even.
So if I were to try it, it would be slightly masked, yeah?
Mm-hmm. I guess. You can attempt... I'll put them back out of there. I put them back where they... because originally there was a dude standing in that room and I moved him out when you went in.
I peek in, I see a dude in there, like,
Uh-huh.
nah, I
Okay,
probably
yeah.
shouldn't.
Yeah, you
Does
peek
he
in and
notice
there's
the
a dude.
chest is missing?
So you took the not death smelling chest?
Yeah, the one that
Okay.
was you said was just gold. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Or-
you kind of do hear him. He's like, "Huh? The money chest? What?" From the other room, and he kind of comes out and he's like, "Hey, boss, the money chest is kind of missing." And she's kind of yelling at them, like, "Which one of you scoundrels took the money chest?"
I will squander away with the 2 chests and books to find.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd
So-
probably just try to find Sylvia. Sylvia's noticeable.
Okay. So you fly out. Well, though I guess they're probably staying in an inn by this point because it's kind of late at night.
That would be fair, yeah.
I'm gonna just move us to here to represent.
Um,
But you guys are at an inn.
Madame Raven is everything and also kind. I will, at a safe spot outside, like, easy to see, I will attempt to open that, like, one chest that had the heart in it.
Okay.
Because, I mean, I might as well return the heart.
Okay. Lockpick again, or strength to force the lock open.
Dude, could I use a mythical tool Xenon? One spoken about only in legend.
The other lock?
I want to use a crowbar.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and use a
What?
crowbar for assistance.
Half-Life?
Yeah, I was use the crowbar to athletics, the
Mhm.
block.
That's funny. One Chinese yaoi I read also mentioned a crowbar as a mythical weapon and as a Half-Life reference.
Ah. I was gonna make a reference towards the other game too. Where
Yeah.
and sword on a crowbar, it works.
I'll say you open it because you have enough time to, like, jimmy it open.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in there is a heart, it's very stinky, and a pile of 450 gold.
I will deposit the gold into the other money chest, put the heart back, and then morph back to hide the. Well, actually, I'll just put the chest into my, like, tie it onto my bag so I don't have to carry it as easily, and turn back to go and return the heart that is now just a chest and a heart.
Do you, like, just, like, set it outside their house or whatever?
Can I tell if I'm able to get back to where it was to put it back in there?
Or no, she is, like, they are, like, looking around the house for the first money chest, and she's gone down to check on things, so she is in there, like, screaming. She is having a conniption fit. They are like freaking out and, like, scouring their, like, home.
You know Breaking Bad where there's a pizza on there. Can I just leave the lead chest on, like, noticeably on the roof before, like, disappearing away and informing the guards about the unscrupulous activities that were happening?
Yes, is
there?
it, like, loud, the thump on the roof? So they
No,
can-
I want someone to just happen across and be like, how the fuck did that get there? So I would roll, like, a sleight of hand or something.
Yeah.
Uh,
And maybe they're starting to, like, get out and, like, look around for, like,
21.
anybody nearby or whatever. And so, like, one of them's kind of out, and then they, like, as you're leaving, they're like, "Hey, boss, there's a chest on the roof." And she's like, "Oh, thank goodness." And she goes, and the heart's there, but the money's gone. And she's like, "No, what the?" She's like, she's not as mad because she does have the heart back, but she's still, like, upset because all their money is gone.
Yeah, but I am.
Yeah.
I'm not petty, but, you know, at least they've been given some kindness.
And then the guards arrive, and, like, what do you tell the guards?
That they were selling illegal copies of books that were actually, like, forgeries, and
So the guards are gonna have a delayed response, and they'll deal with that another day.
and also that they were poltergeists that could kill people. She would not skip on
The
that
guards
part
will come
of-
back to that later. Because you didn't tell them the most unless you told them the most threatening aspect of the situation.
Oh, that they're not fully human.
Mhm.
How much does I feel like Madame Raven understands a lot about that particular thing.
They will all be murdered if you tell them that.
No, she'll leave that out. She's not trying to get them killed, but at the same time, she's not going to squander an activity to engage in some theft.
Yeah, so the guards just say they're gonna like deal with that later.
Yeah.
And then you go and you meet everybody and you can share with them the gold if you choose to.
How much is it in total?
Okay, so the first chest had 50 GP worth, so you have 500 gold.
Damn, if only Psycho was here, he could get 100. Alright, well, do we? You know what? I'll ask everyone on this. Do we set 100 aside for Psycho for when he does inevitably get back?
Sure.
Just so he has some gold.
Okay, I'll put 100 on
Yeah, I
his.
guess.
Yeah, so we'll split the 500 5 ways for each of us having 100. And I will give the goblin 8 of my gold, so I'm at an even 100. Just so he doesn't feel like he's getting screwed out of it, but you know.
He kind of
didn't really do much.
he looks up at you. Well, he told her like something kind of important, which you can choose to share with the party.
Oh, yeah, if the Raven would share it at that point that they were jackal wares.
The fuck's a jackal wear?
So is that you or the Gurgleb or you, Soul?
Me.
Okay, so you know lycanthropy, yeah?
Yeah.
It's lycanthropy, but not when they bite a human, they bite the base creature. So it's a jackal that has become a human via lycanthropy.
What the? That one's
They are
tricky.
often a whole lot more horrifying looking than a normal lycanthrope.
Show players this. You can see in their bio and info.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of more of a normal were-jackal. Image-wise.
They went
yeah,
with,
they
though.
are. Also, is that Gaston?
That's supposed to be her employee, but like then it says later that they're like tan and like that they're dark skinned and dark haired, but then they have a Gaston looking guy selling the books.
Apparently. But yeah, basically, werewolves, but more evil, I believe, as well. They're not normally cowards. Oh, there we go.
Oh, does it have information about them there? Probably.
Yeah, it has information about the supernatural servants. They often follow Lamia masters, or snake people, to have them horrifically experimented on.
Their boss was nice, though.
Yeah, that's also what I got. Is like I'm not like they weren't outright just dickish or hostile. So that's why I left them with the heart of the person they wanted, and you know, their lives. So I'd imagine they're not going to reveal that to the guards.
Hey, we were robbed by something in the night.
We were robbed?
Either that or the mimic in the corner ate all our gold. I don't know.
So was that chest a mimic?
Yes, that's why I like encouraged you
God.
not to go back for it.
Damn it.
Why'd you encourage him?
It was their garbage disposal.
No, that makes sense. That sounds pretty reasonable.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, it's kind of what mimics are used for most of the time, to be honest. Yeah,
They also had a rug of smothering.
That's so fucked up.
Actually think about it, that's a terrifying encounter. 7 of these guys and like
Only
all of that.
5 were home.
Still pretty spooky.
It is kind of a hard level 2 encounter.
Yeah. Also, I want you to know I would have definitely stolen those swords if they were at
Yeah.
any point like more sapient, because funny ghost swords. Wild.
No, the what are they called again? The Jingwatsims only follow their like creator.
Question. You said there was 4 books.
Oh, there's actually 6. Oh yeah, so the 6 books.
Oh, Are any of those books about the ritual that she was doing there?
I don't think they were, because like her master used a Gia spell to like keep her from like sharing the ritual with the others.
Hmm.
Let's see.
What if the creator of the swords dies?
Then assumably they would like no longer have any. They would eventually like run out of health and just perish, because they like
become suddenly wild as well because they don't have anything binding them,
Damn.
and then perish. So I didn't get to witness the ritual, so I never even might look into that if she's like, next time I can't look you. It's like living sword sounds pretty cool. 6 books. Describing what Ging wants what?
Oh, I guess it actually does have the ritual in here. Okay.
Yeah, it says what gang watsons
Yeah.
are, but not how to create them. But
Okay.
I would imagine knowing what they are would be a pretty good lead on how to create them.
Yeah.
Actually, I got to witness her do the ritual, right?
Yeah.
So
Here's the picture for the. Oh, they don't have a picture, but they do, because you shared the picture last week with
the orb.
Geen Watsum is a peculiar form of life created by a spell or a ritual. The magic that brings it into being draws on spirit energy from the eternal plane to give it its true form, that of a luminous sphere roughly 3 feet in diameter. Newly formed Geen Watsum appears near its creator as possible and follows the creator's commands without question, using telepathy to communicate. It can assume 2 other forms determined by its creator at the time of comes into being. One is an exact duplicate of a tiny non-magical object that its creator is wearing or carrying. The other form is that of a specific tiny beast.
Damn.
Yeah.
This is to say, if you pick up 2 objects, having it be a sword but a necklace to wear around the other form would be fucking amazing. That'd be a neat, like, little familiar idea, though, having
Yeah.
gang Watson. What CR are they? Well, they probably need to be nerfed to be a familiar.
Yeah, it would like have to lose a lot of health. It's CR2.
Yeah. I mean, if it was reduced down to CR1, it could technically work as a Warlock Pact one.
Yeah. Okay.
Warlocks are like imps and such.
So you guys may return to Candlekeep, or you may finish up in Baldur's Gate. Up to you what you want to do. If you want to stick around and see the conclusion of them getting arrested. Or if you want to get out of Dodge before the Jackalware pack comes for you, because you're the like last person to question them about the stuff.
It's up to the rest of the party. Raven's curious.
I don't know watch him get arrested.
I mean, to be fair, if we do go
I
there,
don't
at
really
least we'll
care
have an
either way.
alibi.
I mean, they're not going to investigate their stolen goods when they were like causing problems.
Yeah, but you never know. Might be accomplices. So we kind of need an alibi for like, oh yeah,
Hey, Shino,
We
you have
got
an
the court.
alibi. You were at the end, and you have several people who confirm that.
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah,
weren't
what were you
involved
guys?
at all.
Yeah, what were you guys doing at the end while Madame Raven was committing theft?
And
Meta
thus,
arson.
I don't know. I don't think any of you would like sell Madame Raven out, given she just gave you 100 gold and basically showed, hey, I acquired what we needed. We can go.
That's
what
100 gold worth of silence.
Each of those books is also like worth 250. all you have 6 books valued at 250 gold.
It's like 1,250.
Dude, we're rich.
I mean, we'll probably be giving them to the Candle Keep anyway.
Just
They
extend-
should
Yeah,
buy it
we'll
off
go up in
us
the wizard.
so that then we can pay them to resurrect the old man.
That would be a way to do it, but that would be a lot of the money we're making from it.
Please, I beg, my people need this.
Okay, so you guys, so So you depart before the arrest happens, or you go and spectate?
I wanted to spectate.
How is there other people also spectating it happen? Or are we,
Yeah,
like, the
a
only
crowd
people that can
has
see?
formed by the time you like pass by Blackgate or whatever. They're kind of like formed watching the arrest, and you see like all of them like being like handcuffed and dragged out of the building.
Do we hear guard noises of, oh god, I'm in here?
Probably, yeah. Yeah, because I don't think they can control the mimic. They can probably control the carpet of smothering.
The mimic, they probably control it to be like, hey, don't eat me.
Yeah.
Here's your food. Like a dog. You can't really
Yeah.
control a dog, but you can be like, hey, don't do that.
If you raise your voice at a dog, you can control a dog.
Yeah. Or if you stare at it really hard, then they'll feel guilty.
Yeah.
You guys just staring at dogs.
Yeah, they like don't like extended eye contact. They'll break it eventually.
I mean, when Nala does something fucking stupid, I glare at her just in the eyes, so she's aware that she did something stupid.
So you watch Kavala maybe like catches you in the crowd, and she's like, "You bitch, you did this." She's like being dragged away.
Just like the scowl. I mean, just say that at the crowd. It's just like maybe someone else is also at the crowd. Like,
But then, you guys take 5 days to return to Candlekeep. I guess you might use one of those books to pay for your new goblin friend's way in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you gotta pay to get in.
Well, a question.
Mhm.
Pets and familiars and animal companions, do they also take a library bath?
Very good question.
Because if not, Red Hat Raven is fully wholesale look to say, yeah, he's a new animal companion we got. You know,
Have him turn
actually,
into
wait,
a
no,
rat.
that sounds horrible. Actually, wait, that would also work. Yeah, have him become a rat.
Okay, you could have him turn into a rat, and he gets in as a pet.
Yeah.
This our pet New York rat.
You're like hisses at the about.
Pet Mushka.
Okay.
Give it the same name just in case they do see it again. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, lycanthropes could pose as someone's pet in normal everyday life, technically.
It's like how in Harry Potter that one kid had like the guy as a pet rat.
Yeah.
Okay, you're back in Candlekeep. You explain the situation to them, and they and like hand over the original. Do you at least hand over the original 3 books?
Well, I mean, I would want to negotiate some pay for like the books in total, but yeah, I think we were already getting paid for
Yeah. Initially, they were gonna give you like 100 gold apiece for
Yeah, it's still fine. That
the
works.
work. Okay, so for the 3 books, they'll give you 100 gold apiece, which then I'll put another 100 in Psychos.
Dude, we made $200 on this trip.
Well, yeah, is it 3 and you said there was 6 total, so the other 3
Yeah.
are 250? Or would they also just be 100?
They'd be 250 each. Because they've already kind of paid out for these books a little bit, and that they gave access to, or entry to the other people.
1,050 in total we could split. Which, sorry, Gorg 11, unless you make a really good
Yeah.
case, I'm probably still gonna say we should split amongst everyone.
I can't believe this.
I can be outvoted. If the other 2 want to put it towards your thing, then that's
Think
how
of my
stuff goes.
people.
But
What
at
thing?
the same time,
Just agree with me.
so Gorguleb is needing money to revive that wizard that died via the imp to help the village that he came from. And that would be almost all of, except for 50 of the gold we just got from the books.
But I have things I want to buy too.
There we go. We got Silver's one. Hey, Shido, are you going
Shino's
to be like
definitely no.
weirdly like compulsive and like outgoing, or are you going to be your normal self?
I think he's asleep because he didn't get any interaction for a
I'm
while.
alive somehow.
Oh,
I'm not
hi.
dead yet, damn it. I'm not dead.
Sheena,
Yeah,
your vote in this matter?
I suppose.
Do you keep the gold or do you share a Gorgleb is the question.
Yeah, do you want to split or do you want to share? Because giving it to Gorgleb would leave 50 left for us to split. But it would help Gorgleb's village, because that wizard would be revived early. Or you could get...
Get what?
He's doing the math. Are you gonna include
210 gold.
You don't need 210 gold.
So you'd be making a total from this quest 310 gold.
or actually be 400 because he also got like you get 100 from Candlekeep as well.
Oh, so we also get 100 on top of that? So yeah, we'd be making 410 gold each.
Or just 200.
Just 200, and Gorgleb gets to help his village.
And why do we care?
Gorgleb is your friend.
Because you love your wild magic sorcerer slime friend. That's why you care.
What's the correlation behind resurrecting our old timer with a slime?
He was
To get answers.
Or to get your village like saved, because he knows how to dispel the curse, and he already agreed he would help you. And he's gonna be even more in debt to you afterwards.
You better.
We could own a sorcerer. What? No, was it? Yeah, we could own the old man. That's
we
a
don't
life
technically own the goblin. The goblin is willingly coming with us.
Technically, we could get ourselves a necromancer, just resurrect them our own selves.
Animate
That's what you're
dead is
paying.
not resurrecting.
Technically, it is. I mean, it's still animating dead.
I
Gino,
feel
do
like
not-
they
Either
might
way.
charge
Either
you
way.
something else.
Anyway, fine. Go give the fucking money to the little green bitch.
Oh
That's
boy. So
not-
if now
Yeah, no.
split in the middle.
But- Shino also didn't understand.
Yeah.
Still making money regardless if I'm, contributing to his fucking village.
Or
so.
has Shino not even seen what Gorgleb looks like?
Maybe he doesn't know.
It's a village of slime people. I'm also thinking about it. Why are we even asking you?
I know what Gorgleb looks like. He's a fucking slime.
What color is
Yeah.
Gorgleb?
Orange.
Okay, why'd you say the green shit? Do you think you're giving it to the goblin?
I don't know. Maybe he can change colors. Oh, slime's worse.
Shino deliriously tired.
Yeah.
Also,
Hour and a half of sleep.
Yeah. How about we just split it for now, so also the cycle has gold and Gorgleb has a reason to continue adventuring.
Yeah.
So I think that was the main goal of Gorgleb coming here.
What, to continue
Yeah,
adventuring?
No, to
Help the
save the
slime.
village.
Yeah, that's the only reason he care.
Oh, how
You're
much
keeping the
gold?
money to keep Gorgleb around.
I wasn't paying
No,
attention.
so you get the 100 gold from the chest each.
Yeah, so
Then you get another 100 from Candlekeep.
Yeah.
And then 210 for the books.
in total 410 if we split it all.
410 each.
Yeah.
And that's after the chest earlier, which was the 100. That not after. That's with the chest earlier. So you'd add 310 if you've already added that.
Okay.
I'm so rich.
I mean, you're actually really close to the 1,000 anyway. I feel like this is. You should be because you also made the money earlier from the room
chores.
cleaning. Yeah.
I think also Gary did like pay something off, but I don't know where he wrote down how much he paid off. Oh, 30. So Gary already paid 38 gold towards the cause. Assumably, Gary would also be willing to give you. You will have to ask Psycho his other 410 gold, which then you might actually be at your 1,000 gold. We'll figure that out next time. We'll have to talk to Psycho at some point during the week or next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You mean the next 4 weeks?
I mean,
Or
there's
4
going to be
months?
another D&D in 4 weeks or in 2 weeks or whatever. It's just a matter of does Psycho consent to giving you his gold?
I mean, he
Give me
already
your
donated
fucking
all of
money.
his gold. I'm
Give
sure
me
he
your
will
fucking money,
consent.
bitch.
He probably
Bop it
will,
up.
but just we'll wait to
Gary's
talk to
a
him.
good guy.
Yeah, we'll wait to talk to him another day. Okay, besides that, that is the D&D today. Shrimp selfed his way to the conclusion.
Well done. Well done.
Look, it's not my fault that they
Plot armor. Cringe.
Plot armor.
I mean,
I feel like if I got caught, I would have been uber fucked. I don't think that's plot armor.
I mean, she did
Oh.
kind of push you away from the mimic chest.
I mean, aside from trying to, I think a mimic would make a noise if you suck a thing into its lock.
no, that one was
Probably
supposed to be
didn't
if you
happen.
touched it, it would go after you, but you never ended up touching it.
Eh. Yeah.
Okay. That's that. Next time, I'll have to read it extra carefully, because I did read this entire thing, but it kind of, like, left me in the, like, month since I read it. But I should definitely read the next one all the way through, because it's the one that, it's like supposed to be one of the more or it's a more interesting one because there's like a whole like little like camp or not camp map involved and stuff. There's like a cool like map involved and other stuff. It's like one of the neater ones next time.
Oh. Let's go down the
Okay. But so that's it for now.
Because soul is stinky.
I'm gonna go die.
Excuse you.
I mean, you are gonna go shower.
I gotta have dinner.
Are you gonna have dinner first and then you'll shower? Yeah,
Yeah.
because it is like early. It's like 6
It's-
p.m.
It's almost 6, yeah.
Yeah.
Because now we start 2 hours early. 2. Count them.
We start at like noon.
No, you said it 2.
2.
Bro, I'm not even home at noon.
Maybe you should be.
Nah, I got rushed at that time.
All out sick.
What? No.
To his like his
That's gonna be literally
yeah.
every week, and then I just
Yeah.
won't be doing it at all.
call it sick to his like
Good morning,
volunteered
Faye.
like learning
Thank
time.
you
It's
for the
something he's
resale.
doing electively.
Dude, Faye, I'm sorry, we're just ending.
Silver.
We're raiding
should rate
Xenon, but
silver.
we'll be back in like 2 hours with Halo.
Should rate
I didn't
silver.
hear anything. I
Or
couldn't
ending.
Yeah, we're wrapping up there.
No, I know that we're ending. I just heard silver.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah,
raid you.
rating Matthew.
you, is what they're saying.
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
Why not?
no.
Why not?
Cause I'm not streaming. You know what I mean?
Why you bully Silver? That's kind of fucked up.
Shut up, you do it
Bully
too.
you.
I
oh
never-
oh my gosh! Thank you for the raid, Soul Fractured Devil.
The
No,
Soul
you
Fractured
see, if
Devil?
we try to bully Soul, he'll just leave.
Yeah, I got standards.
I bite back
Little
too
standards
hard.
we have left. Yeah.
My words actually hurt, Shino.
No shit, bitch.
I didn't deny it.
Words hurt,
She
but
knows so
sticks hurt more.
sensitive.
Soul-rated Xenon.
Oh my
About to
gosh, thank
raid
you for the
Soul.
raid. Shrimp of
About
many
to raid the guy you know who's
memes.
leaving.
Let's make
I'm gonna raid out the
Sure.
psycho.
sure I end the
You're not even
stream
streaming.
properly this
No, I'm
time.
not streaming.
Well, another scenario of ending stream and then going to bed for like 3 hours. And
Do you just not turn your PC off?
the PC's almost always on. But I forgot to end the actual like stream itself.
OBS, yeah.